I'm obsessed with the entire soundtrack. It's really, really good. Yeah, there's some very big earworms in the entire soundtrack. Genuinely, I don't like. I'm very picky about rap, but this is great. This is actually the opening song, right? As in, like, when you first revive. I'm pretty sure it is. It's very helpful because the beat is so easy to feel. Like, I genuinely don't know if I would have been able to do the double profit fight with a harder to feel song. Yeah, it's kind of funny because, like, when I was doing it, nobody else on my friends list had played yet. And so I think, you know, when Dodger was doing it, I was the only one that had played. So it was like, it was just always live malicious all day, every day. Announcement, I'm streaming on a Thursday. Yes, that is true. Yeah, I feel like Thursday and Monday streams aren't even, like, particularly surprising anymore. Oh, I don't think I could do this part, chat. Rex, thank you for gifting a sub, and thank you for the 21 months. Evan, thank you for the 11 months. Tech Autos, thank you for the 17 months. Foxy, thank you for the 7 months. Mr. Leopard, thank you for the 6 months. And Tellus, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you, thank you. Probably with practice, yeah, great. But I think the issue is going to be I'm not sure the lyrics are available anywhere, and I'm not learning it by ear. Your click has been successfully baited. Yippee! What? Which problem? You starting early today? He's upset because I cut out part of his fur. He had like, hey, he had like a thing kind of matted into his fur between his shoulder blades. No idea what it is. I had to cut it out. But there's like still a little bit by his skin. God damn it. There's still a little bit by his skin that I'm gonna need to wash out instead, hopefully. Wipe! Wiping. Can you hear him snorting? There's actually a song here called Dead or Alive by Dead as Disco. Should we play this one? What's this one? Oh, it's the picking song. I like this one too. Yeah, no, I actually played like for an hour, or like, no, 2 hours while I was waiting for my whitening solution on a new file on Bobo Bay. It's so much easier when you know what you're doing from the start. I have like a Bobo with like 2k in stats at like day 6. Yeah, I'll be playing the early access, for sure. Lucina, thank you so much for the 18 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, there's obviously luck as well, but I was very lucky in that, like, he only had 2 stats that were bad, and they both got, like, growth or, like, through races or something, so he has, like, a stat cap of at least 2,000 in pretty much everything. Dialogue you skipped at the beginning has an effect on the stat/trait of your Bobo. Oh, no! I'm assuming it doesn't make them better, just, like, you know, you can customize it a bit more. Yeah, that's fair enough. But I will persevere on my stream file. I would never delete Jimothy or Timothy. What about Blucifer? I think Blucifer's still there, or did I get rid of Blucifer? Jules, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you, thank you. Is the announcement that I'm finally taking a vacation? No. Oh, yeah. It's not Path of Exile 2, no. Sayako, thank you for the 15 months. Thank you, thank you. It's Path of Exile 3. For some reason, they relied on me to announce it. No. Nope, that's not it either. It's Sadie! Thank you for the 14 months. Thank you, thank you. Interesting. Second Monday stream? Yeah, I say it's gonna be a short stream. I didn't realize the thing for Path of Exile is at 9 p.m. my time, so it only ends up being a couple hours short. I might be stupid. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Yeah, this is a Devin Townsend remix of Pendulum, apparently. Da, da, da. You did not miss the announcement. 15 minutes. Da, da. We love Devin here in this chat. Yeah, I was gonna just Bobo until Path of Exile, to be honest. Someone's gonna see that tweet late and be like, oh boy, an exciting announcement, and then they'll tune in and it's just me messing around on Bobo Bay. Would you like to see a really cute picture of a lizard while we wait? Not a euphemism. It's also a cotton! Thank you for the 11 months. Thank you, thank you. I will show you my lizard. Hold on. Does anyone else transfer things from phone to computer via a private Discord server? Why bother with anything else, man? There you go, here's a lizard. You can look at this lizard. That's a dragon, true. Apologies. I lied to you. Misled. Rex Mage User, thank you for the 27 months. Also, I like the idea that people are like, whoa, Limes has an announcement? They come in expecting like a professional like countdown or you know, one of those hype screens or something, and it's just me, like, me, Pendulum, and a lizard cosplaying Toothless. No, this is not my gecko. This is Japan Twitter, like, coming in strong again. I think, like, a good 70% of the tweets I see now is, like, Japan, which is nice because it means it's less people fighting over sort of, like, stuff in the West. Instead, I just get, like, really interestingly worded auto-translate Japanese. I mean, the Japanese tweets I get isn't really drama. It's just like, you know, there's some weird fashion stuff which like maybe is a little bit straying into like body issues, to be honest, based on what some people are saying. But like otherwise, it's just like beauty tips, makeup, clothing, so on and so forth. Yeah, the algorithm has determined that I like Japanese Twitter better, and it has just dumped me there. Is it Pendulum Day? It kind of automatically went on to here. I'm gonna listen to Holding Up for Hero one more time and then I'll switch to a different soundtrack, I promise. Oh, it doesn't translate on your phone? Yummy? It does on mine. It translates on mine, but I'm on an iPhone. Where are all the guns? Where's the streetwise Hercules? By the road. Oh, I see. That'll be why. How would someone manage to get a lizard into that? Yeah, looking at it, I don't know. It's like very there's like a lot going on there. I'm a little bit suspicious of that tail actually, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's not presented. Yeah, maybe there's some trickery going on. Yeah, sorry, Grace. Sometimes I don't even realize a tweet. Like, Japanese tweets I generally do, but if it's like Spain or Portugal or something, the translation for those is so good, sometimes I just legitimately don't notice that it's like that it's not in English until I like send it to someone on Discord. My world is fantasy. Somewhere just beyond my reach, there's... Yeah, it doesn't show quote tweets either, so sometimes I send tweets to people that are funny because of the combo of the tweet and the quote tweet, and then it's just, like, incomprehensible. You do FX Twitter and then put EN at the end? I don't know, man. Have you ever been lying in bed and you try and, like, edit a URL on phone? It's fucking awful. YouTube-san, thank you for the 40 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you can hold down the space and scroll like it's a cursor, but it's still ass. Yeah, iPhone has it too. You have no issue with it? I don't know, man. Type like trying to like click a particular part on the URL is annoying. I'm just used to like, you know, being able to just click with a mouse. Anything else just feels really cumbersome. Like if I'm like on a television and I have to actually search for a video, I consider just turning off the television. Like the idea of typing shit in with a remote is just like, you know what? I'd rather sit in silence in the dark on my own. Ah, that's awesome, Sayaku. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What trade is Hustler? Oh my god, there's a new Kumu. It loses energy from races? That's crazy. Snooping. You use your phone in the shower? No! There needs to be some places that are sacred from, like, being plugged into, like, work or social media, and the shower is one of them. I will be watching the Path of Exile 2 stream. Tune in here for the hottest report on what they're wearing on their feet. The only channel in which you will be able to tell whether or not their shoe-sock combo is, like, good. I do love it when like they all have their legs crossed in the same way and then someone changes it and I don't know if it's like a subconscious thing, but the others then change it too. Like sometimes I wonder if they actually watch my co-streams of like the announcement stuff. It's like, are you chill with this or have you just never caught me? Probably Gray. Oh, is there like a drop today, Medic? Yeah, honestly, between like GGG and the Warframe team, it's really fun. Like, I feel like they're just very chill. Your meeting block starts in 5 minutes? Oh. Oh, you're gonna miss it. You have to go potty? You got 5 minutes. Can you potty in 5? Organizing the mods like children. Have you been to the bathroom? Have you got your water? My food bowl is empty. I want juice box. The limited edition Clair Obscure Expedition 33 Arm of Gustav life-size replica. Wait, it says Arm of Gustav. Is it like just his arm? I don't really understand the character. Why is his arm special? Is it like a mechanical thing? It's a mechanical thing. I was gonna say, if it's the entire dude life-size, that's weird. He has a metal arm? Oh. It's pretty. How much do you think it costs? Let's go find out. $429. I mean, it could be worse, but I guess, you know, it is just an arm. Bust of Dead Island, head of Master Chief, arm of Melania, and Gustav, leg of... I don't know if there are many characters with, like, special legs that become so iconic that they end up being made into a big, life-size one-to-one statue. But yeah, Natty, you might get her foot. So you need, like, a leg separate to the foot. Oh, it's a cool remix. I like that. What else do we got here? My feet are cold enough that my toes hurt. Just realized, I don't know. That's weird. It's not cold. I think it's just my circulation being terrible again. Like, temperature-wise, I'm pretty sure it's, like, over 20 degrees in this room. Yeah, it's 14 outside. Most likely it's 20 in here. SXB! Thank you for the 2 months, 6 months in advance! Thank you, thank you! And Sunday Roll, thank you for the 51 months. Thank you very, very much. No announcement missed yet. Two minutes. Is this the announcement music? It might end up being the announcement music. I'm a very formal streamer. Patchy Patchy, thank you for the 23 months. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, it's like I could have like my own made music going and like a professional like credits roll and things like that. No. Here, thank you for the 13 months. Thank you, thank you. I think I've only done like one true proper debut in my life, which was 2.0. I feel like everyone since then has been like more and more low key, and I prefer it that way. I get stressed. You did it. Good job. Like speed peeing. No, mate is in music made for me, like my custom music. Winter Outfit had some good run up. Yeah, you're true. That's right. Oh, it's time. It's time. Okay, so it's not a new outfit or anything. It's more of a behind the scenes thing, but I'm very excited for it and I hope you guys are as well. Let's do this one for the announcement. Totally Falcon, thank you for the 86 months. Thank you, thank you. So the announcement is, genuinely I'm very, very excited. As of today, I am joining WME. Very, very, very excited, very happy. WME are William Morris Endeavor. They are an incredibly amazing. Hi, Ray! That's my new manager, Ray! It's absolutely huge. I am so excited. They are an incredibly, like, prestigious, wonderful talent agency. No, it's not Zen, it's Mata. It's Mata's agency. I am very, very excited. Wait, Ray's here? Oh, Ray. You spelled it Ray with a Y. R-A-E. Ray. And there was the other Ray. I was like, 2 Rays in one? Yeah, this is Matara's agency. She was their first VTuber. I have now joined. I'm very, very, very excited to see what we do together. WME will be supporting me in all kinds of things. Sponsorships, help with projects that I have incoming. Limitations of no longer independent. It's not a VTuber agency, in fairness. It's the same thing that Mythic was. Speaking of, Mythic have been absolutely amazing to me. I love them over there. They did absolutely everything I could have asked them to. They were wonderful for me. I have nothing bad to say about Mythic. We had an awesome year-ish together, but I'm very excited for this new chapter with WME. Asha, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you, thank you. I have WME's website up here. Do you want to see how cool it is? I keep getting jump scared by the reel resetting. Does WME know I'm married? I hope so. Married to Madara. Oscar! Hello! Thank you! I'm excited too, right? It's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to what we do together. Talis, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very, very much. What about Zoe? Zoe is working with WME in tandem. Yeah, there, like, you are right, Evan. There's no real changes on your end, like with Mythic. I am the same Limu I have always been, making the things that I like to make. Only, WME will be supporting me in the background to make sure that these things, are less stressful for me and have their support. Oh, thank you for gifting us up to Ray. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, let me... I can show you their website. It's very cool. I like how the music sounds like it broke here. There you go. You get jump scared every time this reel resets. This is WME's website. Isn't it neat? They're so like professional, unlike me. Yeah, get Ryan jump scared. I mean, there's a lot of Ryans. That's one of the Ryans. But yeah, this is WME's website. Spiders for breakfast. Thank you so much for the 13 months. Thank you, thank you. Do I get to be one of the Ryans? Yeah, as a condition for joining, I have to be Ryan now. I'm Ryan, you're Ryan, we're all Ryan! Is this Matara's? Yes. Same agency as Matara. But yeah, they're an incredibly long-lasting agency. 125 years they've been around. Didn't just pull that out of my hat or anything. It's right here. They are in all walks of life. They support actors, they support writers, they support musicians, they support streamers. So I am very honored to be a part of everything, and I'm very excited to see what we do. They support Hideo Kojima, do they? That's pretty crazy. Yeah, they've been around a very long time. I am very excited to, you know, experience their expertise. It's up here. Kevin Bacon is signed to WME. I'm 1 degree away from Kevin Bacon. Holy shit, I won the game. Oh my god. Zero Buster, thank you for the 7 months. And Coco Michichi, thank you so much for the 78 months. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, thank you so very much for the support, everybody. It's been a very weird streaming journey. For the longest time, I was mostly just like, you know, no mic, sorry, not no mic, no webcam, chilling, playing video games, doing like nothing outside of that. And then, like, you know, I started VTubing and discovered that there's actually this whole huge world. And it's kind of crazy how, like, you know, over a decade in, still learning, still growing, still finding new stuff, taking new steps. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this one goes. So thank you so very, very much, everybody. It's technically still no webcam. This is a webcam. What do you mean? But yeah, thank you so very, very much, everyone. I guess I should post this thing to Twitter, too. I'm good at social media. My friend, thank you so much for the 9 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I just saw as well. Secondary to the announcement, Steam controller update reservations will be available beginning tomorrow. Whippy! Thanks, Valve. That's Worm! Thank you for the entire year, 6 months in advance. Thank you, thank you. You want one? I actually managed to get one. It was weird. It said it was sold out, and then like I left the window, forgot about it, came back to the window, hit like checkout just for funnies, and it went through. Hank, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Thank you very, very much. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hold on, I want to see if I can cut this actually down so it doesn't have a drop. No, I cannot. Oh my goodness, KLT, thank you for gifting 50 subs. Holy! Holy moly, thank you very, very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Wait, does Steam have measurements, or sorry, like measures in place if you've been a user for longer? That'd be interesting. Random Man, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very, very much. Chaos Clay, Mr. Chaos Clay, thank you so much for the 27 months. Thank you very, very much, you guys. And thank you, Gilroy, again for the 43 months. Thank you, everyone. I'm trying to compose a tweet. I'm so bad at social media. I'm like sitting here like, is that right? Oh, so yeah, let me... There you go. Ray gets to be special now. What, just post the word Giga and the image and that's it? Tinnitus, thank you for the 30 months. Catchwick, thank you for the 5 months. And Joe Ridiculous, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you. I wanted to cut it down. I forgot, like, you know, tweet limits. I can bypass it, but it doesn't look as snappy, but it's fine. Maybe I could do it as a reply. Yeah, okay, I'll just do it as this. Boom. Oh, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. Did I see the Star Fox announcement? I feel like I mostly watched the Star Fox announcement, like, through chat. Like, live reacting. You feel very special and very important. You are! Thank you so very, very much. I'm so excited to work together. Alright, let me change my... It's all the things I gotta remember to do. So... Hi, not just some guy. Welcome. Oh, I like it. I like it when... I actually can't remember. I feel like if you do this on mobile, or sorry, on desktop, it like ruins the formatting. This is gonna be good. I'm excited. Let's see. Holy! I need to take out one letter from here. Okay. There we go. I reached the bio like maximum. Yeah, of course, McMarshall. Don't worry. I'll be working very closely with Ray. It's not like a situation where like one person is handling everyone under a WME and I will be lost forever. Ray is like handling a very small amount of people and I will be getting lots of attention from Ray. So I'm very, very excited. Crazy Canadian, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Yes, Ray makes me feel very, very special. I'm very excited for this. It's always fun trying to figure out who's with where. It's like, is Henya with this? Is Henya with that? No. I don't actually know what Henya's with. Is Henya at UTA? I don't remember. Crazy Canadian, thank you so much for the 16 months. Thank you, thank you. Henya is UTA. Yippee! Sky Raider, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, there are lots of very, very good agencies out there, and I'm very, very happy to be with WME. Mata was the first VTuber to sign with WME. I think that makes you the second. I'm pretty sure I am the second. Ray can probably confirm, but I think it's just like Mata and I sitting in a cute hammock together as VTubers. Kapow! Thank you for gifting 20 subs! Holy moly! Thank you, thank you! And we were hammock roommates. Thank you very, very much, Kapow. Which agency is the best? Yeah, basically what Hackerling said, the agency that is the best is the one that fits you and helps you reach the goals you want to reach. Yay! Second VTuber! Thank you, Ray. Techie Old Man, thank you for gifting 10 subs. Thank you very, very much. And Jupiter Star, thank you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Jupiter Star, thank you so much for the 20 buds. Thank you very, very much. The first ferret, true, true. Yeah, thank you for the 6 months. Oh my goodness, SCP, thank you so much for gifting 10 subs. Thank you very, very much. And Lynn, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you. I guess you could say she's their only ferret. Very good. One man, thank you for the 89 months and holy! What the frig? What? Hillary, thank you for gifting subs. It's Sadie, thank you for the 200 subs. Holy moly, thank you very, very much. Your one sub following up the 100. I still saw it. It's still important. Thank you so very much, Gilroy. And thank you so much, Sadie. Holy moly. I'm not sure we have any non-subs anymore. Like, hold on, if I remove this. There's so much pink in the chat now. Holy moly. Expertly dodged. Genuinely, you like matrixed that shit. Thank you so very, very much. Welcome, everyone. What is WME? WME is William Morris Endeavor. It is a talent agency that has existed for 125 years in various different spaces, music, acting, writing, so on and so forth. Matara, thank you! Thank you, Anarchy, as well! Thank you, Anarchy, thank you, Matara! Thank you for the congratulations! I'm very excited about that. Sports too, yes, sports too! Larker from Beyond, thank you for gifting a sub. OG Danish, thank you for gifting a sub. And Dia, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you, all of you. And Chronomon, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you very, very much. Like, I don't know how it worked specifically with WME, but in my experience, generally when a company branches into something new, it's because someone in that company saw something that they thought was worth investing in and made it like a personal project to actually, like, you know, make that happen. And I believe, yeah, okay, Matar says it was Ray. I thought that was the case. Yeah, Ray is the reason why why Matara and I, VTubers, are in WME. So Ray saw potential in VTubers, wanted to work with VTubers, and made it happen. So thank you so much to Ray. You're my senpai. I feel like you give off, like, you know, big sister energy from me. Potentially mother. And then, unless we're actually playing like a horror game, in which case you become very small and I take you under my wing and I tell you it's gonna be okay. Then it's like a full, like, energy dynamic flip. They are a talent agency, yes, Blaze Slayer. But yeah, thank you so much for being here for all of these years. I could not have gotten to where I have gotten without all of you. And I'm very, very excited for future stuff. I have no plans on stopping anytime soon. So I hope that you guys enjoy the ongoing ride. Mata! Thank you for gifting 10 subs. Thank you, thank you. I love you, Mata. Recently? I mean, it's recently in comparison to, like, you know, how long I've been streaming. I would consider, like, 2021 recent in comparison to 2012. Lauren, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, relatively recently. Rickmaster, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, thank you. Aww. Thank you so very much. It's my honor. I will do my best to continue to make you proud. Nice games. Thank you for the 27 months. Thank you very much. I do feel like, actually, you know, the finding out about conventions, meet and greets, and so on and so forth is even more recent. I feel like I only started doing that within the last 2 years. Like, I went VTuber, and then sort of like conventions, meet and greets, so on and so forth came afterwards. So it keeps evolving. I wouldn't know. I do not know about anything future, Silver Nightwing. I can't imagine I'm on that list because I feel like I didn't partner on this account till 2014, unless it was like very few partners. Like Vine Sauce is probably on that list. I also saw some people saying it's inaccurate, and I think name changes mess it up. And then also, I bet you anyone that got team subbed through being an esports agency didn't get, like, listed either. Spectrum, thank you for the 300 bits. Thank you, thank you. Like, it's really funny, if you find, like, an old school Twitch support employee and say team subs, you'll traumatize them. Because team subs were essentially, like, or yeah, it was like a team ticket product, and essentially it was basically like a, you know, if you played for an esports uh team, you could get partnered on Twitch through there, and it like paid you out through the team. It was weird. And like the whole thing was completely messed up, and I just remember every time you would get a ticket for it, it was one, not obvious that that was what they were on, and two, just kind of weird. Yeah, yeah, I think the list is kind of messed up because I saw people talking about how they were on it and they only like got partnered in 2018, 2020, or so on and so forth. Yeah, no, it's not Corpa in the same way that something like Hololive or Nijisanji would be to a VTuber. Um, it still counts as like being independent in that sense. Like actually, the vast majority or a lot of indie VTubers do actually have agency representation. So yeah, it's still indie by VTuber terms. Striker, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they handle like sponsorships behind the scenes things. They are not like, you know, putting forth a VTuber generation or things like that. It's different. It's essentially the same kind of thing that Mythic was doing. Yeah, it's like Mythic. But to clarify, I'm no longer with Mythic. I'm now with WME. But Mythic were great. No complaints about Mythic. They are still full of wonderful people that I was very happy to work with. Hi, Colin! Yeah, I mean, you know, I would love to go into music and do like concerts and record some stuff. Only 38, 37 days until my aligners are off. Free me. Free me. For real this time, yeah. That bottom tooth that I was worried about at the end of the first run it's still not quite in place, but you know, I've got like 3 more aligners to go, so hopefully it'll be perfect by the time. You should, Chippy. I think my appointment with the dentist is July 4th, and hopefully he'll take off my buttons at that point, although he might ask me to keep them on for a little bit while the retainers are made, but hopefully it'll be okay. It's quite the end of it is quite slow, so I may be like begrudgingly in them, which will make me very upset. It's on Freedom Day. Yeah, I can't believe that my dentist is working on Freedom Day. The music went spooky. My dentist is working on Freedom Day. That's the music that plays in my head every time I go to the dentist, honestly. Yeah, I think so, Matara. And also, like, I think it honestly did mess up a lot of esports team subbing. For sure. I think it's not accurate. Josie, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I figured we could just like Bobo Bay for a little bit until the Path of Exile stuff. If that is pleasing to you, chat. Yeah, I have a second save file, and I was talking about this earlier. I made a second save file while I was waiting for my teeth whitening to be done yesterday. It is so funny how, like, much quicker you can get things done when you know what you're doing. Although it does help, I got very lucky, and I got, like, an accessory I didn't want and sold it for, like, 800 gold or something. Okay. I'll continue using the first save. I think it would be sad to be like, "No, I abandoned my original Bobos because they're not as good." I mean, I think Jimothy is pretty good still, right? He was like a C rank or something. Oh man, I was so upset though. In my other save file, I got like an accessory card that lets a Bobo compete in lower ranked races without penalty. It's like, that's cheating. Did I see the boys? I did. I am not a huge fan of current boys, although there was like a really good Homelander scene, which I enjoyed. There was some decent stuff. It's really weird. Like I feel like it was more consistently solid in the previous seasons, but there's still decent stuff in the new ones. Okay, there we are. It's really annoying actually though, the no matter how abhorrent the Deep is, I feel like his actor is still so like fun and charismatic that like I find it hard to dislike him. Is there a reason you have a skeleton hand? 'Cause I'm dead! Has there been any naked in the new season? There's a dude whose superpower seems to be that he has incredibly long testicles. And that is separate to the guy whose superpower is that he has an incredibly long penis. So he's old? Actually, yes. Between you and me, I'm no fan of Biscuit You Mathers. If you want an easier time completing sagas, come by the shop and snag a fake ID. Judd's trying to convince me to cheat. I don't have enough money. If I remember, it was like 500. Yeah, my other file, I actually have more money than I know what to do with. I might need to turn the game up again. Yeah, I never really understood the superheroes that have, like, that power. Because, like, if they, like, they were using, like, that guy was using his penis as a weapon. But then when someone attacked his penis, he acted like it was, like, you know, agonizing. It's like, pick a lane, man. Either it's, like, still super sensitive, like, a still super sensitive part of your anatomy or not. Which is it? Okay, so... Snoodle needs to learn how to climb. I have a question. Is there a way to target which pips gain potential? Thank you, Willow Whisper! Oh, I need to change my title. Oh, I did change my title. Yippee! This one also needs climb. Okay, hi Jimothy. How are you doing? Jimothy is like probably my lead. I need to really bump up Jimothy. Like Grimothy is okay too. Definitely need to continue giving him lots of attention. Swim, stamina, agility, climb. Strength.
I have no money.
Oh, I'm too poor. She just went, I have no money. You still get to be in the races? I think so. Hold on, let me see. Oh, one sec. I don't think it shows anything it shouldn't, but just in case. It's breaking again. It doesn't like me doing this. Okay, I connected it. My tiny onion! Hello, tiny onion! Are you well? Are you well? What did you do? Tell me your secrets. You look very pleased about something. Why are you so pleased? Okay, I think it's connected now. Yeah, he looks really happy about something, which is usually like an indication that he did something he shouldn't. I like how it's not snowing. Oh, sorry, not raining out here. Augers. What is this game? Chow Garden? What? What? What do you want? Don't bark. He's thinking about it. Could sell this, I guess. What does his tiny Pomeranian brain see and comprehend? Every time I look around at him, he looks back at me and goes, smile. Oh yeah, my character on the other file got some really good drip as well, actually. I'm gonna look for it. Oh my god, a free fake ID! Yippee! Always winning. Fake IDs do grow out in the wild. It's fine. Well, it doesn't have my picture, it has a picture of the Bobo. I'm not sure how it works. Like, let's not criticize the realism of Bobo Bay, shall we? Okay, I'll put it on the shelf for now, because I don't need it right this moment. Why are you snoodling, small thing?
Hi, Tab.
Stamina. The fake ID in this game allows you to enter your Bobo in competitions that they're overqualified for. So essentially, you're just like being incredibly unsportsmanlike. What? What? That is a single bark, which means you want attention. What do you want attention for? Hmm? Yeah, it's a smurfing ID, essentially. We could do celebratory bubble tea. Would you like some celebratory bubble tea, chat? Okay, let me get a tea. You never had bubble tea? Is that any good? Yeah, it very much depends on what you buy. I'm kind of proud of myself. I've gotten to the point, I think, where because I've cut out a lot of sugar, the vanilla tea is actually too sweet for me. Leon. You are going to get yourself exiled, and you will only have yourself to blame. It's like one single bark every time. What's your problem? Did you just gurgle at me? Don't do it. He's thinking of it. He's debating. I was just finishing my tea order. Did you hear him gurgle? He was like, is it worth it? Okay, so this is agility and climb. This goes to Grimothy.
You want a snack?
Yun! Leon! It is to be shaving then. Yeah? You get shaved. I'm coming, I'm gonna shave you! I'm gonna shave you! I tried to exile him, and he left the room, then grabbed the hot dog and sprinted back into the room. And then, as I was trying to say goodbye and remove the hot dog from and get him out of the room again, he managed to jump up and, like, give me a big sloppy kiss. That was disgusting. I got so severely outplayed twice in a row. Where's Jimothy? Oh, there he is. Hi, Texify! Thank you for the 57 months. Thank you, thank you. Noodle's like, I would also like food.
No?
I forgot that Snoodle has a scouter on. Cute. Okay, let's see who's going to do what today. We could do the climbing race for Sherbert, because I think his climb is bad. And then... Ooh... I might do this on... Yeah, I'm gonna do this on Grimithy, because if Grimithy wins this, I get milk. Nightshade! Thank you so much for gifting 2 subs! Thank you, thank you! Is there anyone who wasn't here yesterday who needs an explanation as to what the fuck?
You know?
Yeah, it's totally not Chow Garden. In Indie Chow Garden, but they're Bobos. Don't call them Chow because Chow gets mad at me. Okay, I've got Inklo, Hey RJ, Limubot, Mario, and Smaug. Oh, I think I lose this one because there are faster climbers here. Wait, no, wait! Oh, he's climbing! Improved! Go, Grimithy, go! Yes! Grimithy, my goat. You're slipping, Limubot. Yeah, it's very different. Like, you don't collect your things from like levels or anything like that, so very different. The thing is, I do want to train Grimithy, but the others need training too. This is hard. Let me see. Jimothy, come here. Gather. He might lose Let's Try Climbing, honestly. He's not that good at it. He's not that good at swimming either. What do you do here, Jimothy? I might have to give Jimothy the milk. He needs it. But he also needs to race because you need to increase your potential. I mean, he can be good at everything, I think. Oh god, it's gonna have a cracked out one again, isn't it? Watch this. Who is it? Who's the cheater? Oh, wait! Wait? Jimothy! He's doing it! This is exciting. Oh, he tired himself out. He still made it! I'm proud of him. Yeah, the babies are rough. Like, they're not very good at anything. Oh, right, and he's barely getting any rewards because he's, like, too advanced for these. That's annoying. Then I guess if it's E rank, I should be sending Sherbert or something. Why is he named Jimothy? Because he's the son of Timothy and Grimithy. And I thought it was funny. Potentially Sherbert, potentially Snoodle? Hi, Sherbert! I don't remember why Snoodle is there. I feel bad, but I don't. Good job, Grimithy. I'm proud of you. He's just standing there like he... Dude, what's with that huge one? Go, Sherbert, go! Fuck him up! Who's the big one? It's Yoshi Green. Non-Max Murder, Warden T-Dubs, Calman's Arabic, Chris 8, Dylan Tweed, Stank Mart. All ruined by Sherbert. Too strong. Okay, we got money. Everything's going great. Sherbert needs to learn how to climb. This was climbing, but it's an S-rank race, so I just die. Sherbert is strong.
Ready. Fight.
Is the game volume okay? Oh, it's Shazari! Oh god, Shazari's about to get punched. Get parried! You believe in Shazari? Are you sure? I swear the commentator just said, damn. I mean, we could see how Grimothy is doing these days. Let's try Saga, shall we? Oh, wait, why are the Sagas offline? Oh, did I max out my races for the day? Rip. Oops-a-daisy. Okay, so let's give this milk to Jimothy. Although Jimothy might have had all of his for today. No, he did not. Yippee! Harder, better, faster, stronger, Jimothy.
Here you go.
Cool. And then... I don't really know what to do with some of these guys. Like, I think I still have too many, but they're cute.
Eat this.
Oh shit, sorry, go to bed. Aw, look, they're playing ball together. Father and son. That's cute. Jimothy, would you like to go to class? I don't know why I said that in the, like... Do you like films about gladiators voice? That makes it weird, man. You ever seen the inside of a Turkish prison? Oh, hi. His name is Sword. Wait, Sword actually not bad. Look at Sword's acceleration. Holy fuck. Sword goes fast as fuck, boy. I think you might be... Is this worth it? Yeah, the swim stat ain't good. Varsity swimmer with no swim is kind of rough. Can you explain? You have little guys. You raise the little guys to be good at racing. They win you money and prizes. How much is more storage in the jet ski? Like 1,500, man. It's ridiculous. I think I already went in here. Oh, no, I didn't. Hey, kid. What's up?
Hi, Kiwi.
E. Torchbearer. What does Torchbearer do? Yes, I could go in. Oh, look, wait, he's got the same markings as Timothy. You've never seen the trait? I know he's E. But he has a rare trait. Wonder what it does. I could grow ridges to him to find out. Big stats passed on to kids? But you are an E rank! I don't have time. Have you played Tomodachi Life? Yes. Wait, no, not Tomodachi Life. I have it downloaded. I've never played it because I don't want to have to worry about, like, actually making my Miis. Yeah, it'd be a long-term investment, especially considering how long it takes to raise these guys. What day is it? Friday? In game, I mean. Yes. Okay, so tomorrow's the market. I need to make sure I keep some money. There's never Bobo here. Night. Yeah, I think I got very lucky on my other file because I constantly got like accessories and stuff to sell and ended up with a stupid amount of money. I did like the original Child Garden, yes. I get a Bobo with a higher total grade. Every Bobo will advance one grade when they evolve at their end of their life. Oh, Sherbert's having a day. Come on, buddy. Timothy and Jimothy seem to like each other a lot. It's nice. Okay, let's go make some money so I can quickly go and buy some food. You're welcome, Navi. I want to get a rare island roll. Also, apparently, I think to get a different form Chow, you need 2,000 stat. I know that because I had a dude evolve with 2,000 run on my other file. What's this? What's this? A lily pad bed? Oh, that's adorable. Do they age? Yeah, and then they die. Well, Well, no, if you treat them right, they don't die. They evolve and become even stronger. You can just feel like shit if you don't manage it. Hi, Jimothy. Bless you. Jimothy, would you like to rest over here? Wait, does Jimothy ever sleep because he has the power napper trait? Did that flower used to be Lucifer? No. Lucifer left. Yeah, the movement tech is very funny. Okay, so he will night sleep even if he's got power nap. Okay, what we got? What we got? Hi. I like this girl. She's cute. Get her back. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Thank you. Jump and acceleration. Swim and climb. Swim and climb. Honestly, the offerings today are kind of mid. What happened to her leg? She did. Yeah, no birthday cake this time. I live. Hi, Sneedle. How are you doing? I'd like to give this to Sherbert, but I think he's too busy having a mental breakdown. Hey. Nope, too busy having a mental breakdown, I see. Alright.
Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah, Grimothy has done a lot of competitions. He's strong. Good luck, Gray! May you be able to return in Bobo soon. Oh yeah, I remember. He's getting his butt kicked right now, isn't he? Breezy Meow, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you, thank you. Surely you can do this. Come on, bud. I believe. No, Quantical, when you make your Discord account, you can connect your Twitch to it by, you know, basically. It's like you... Ow! You go into the account thing and it's like connect Twitch account, you click that and then you follow the steps. It's basically like logging into your Twitch account and then being like, I authorize this program. He keeps blocking me! BCEXE, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you, thank you. Cheese Snack is like intimidating the hell out of him right now. Look at this. He's afraid to move. He's afraid to do anything. Yeah, oh fuck. Yeah, get him back. Yeah, do it, Grimathy. There's no way he beats you 3 times in a row. Look him up. No, come on. Don't let him come back. Don't let him come back, Grimathy. Oh, yeah. Grimathy, please. Grimathy. Yes!
KO.
Jesus Christ. Almost choked. Yeah, Grimathy's never let us down, no problem. I believe. Oh. That Bobo is doping again? Why are there so many that are just absolutely insane? Hum. Well then. Go home, Grimathy. I have nothing left to say to you. Oh wait, did Twitch disconnect? Oh no, those ones are canon, aren't they? Yeah. I think Jimothy just loses this, but it'll be good practice at least, I suppose. Thank you, Sotiza! Pain Animal! Thank you for the 20 months! Thank you, thank you! So, I see we're back to losing perpetually. Thank you, Breezy! And Mr. Pickles, thank you for the 3 months! Thank you very, very much.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just, like, fruit-gated. Like, I can't get enough fruit to level them up quickly, so we're just kind of, like, meandering, not able to really do anything at the moment. Okay. Sherbert, please don't be too sad to compete. Yeah, this save file is cursed. On my other save file, my Bobo is, like, tearing shit up. What if he's, like, crying so much that it makes him faster somehow? He's still losing. Come on, Sherbert, get it together, man! This save file is a little bit cursed. Like, oh hi Kobubot. I don't know what to do. They're just losing all the time.
Up you go.
It doesn't help we have a severe shortage of pies. On my other file, I kept getting like milk and pies all the time. Okay, well this might be good for like shoving some fruit into somebody if I can get enough food. We're scaling for a late game. Ugh. You were wondering how you're supposed to get anywhere in this? Genuinely, I think it's just this file. Like, hold on, let me show you. Like, this other file is so strong. Thank you, General Ian, I appreciate it. Like... So, where is he? This is Bibble. Bibble is strong. We're like, what? 10 days in? Bibble can do it. If you ask Bibble, Bibble will do anything you wish. Yeah, Bibble's awesome. He has many run. And then my others are kind of meh, but Orange is cute too. This is Orange. I renamed him based on the one that we abandoned in the other game. Yeah, Orange moved here. It's fine. But yeah, I don't know why. This stream file is cursed, but we will persist, and I'm sure eventually, through the sheer power of like grinding. Yeah, through the sheer power of grinding, we'll get there. Oh, I can force feed Sherbert because he's like... We won't know what hit him. There. Perfect. I like how the only thing Sherbert knows how to do is run. Yeah, the Twitch integration is random, I think it's just people that talk. Nighttime chow, Bobo. Oh, he looks like an alien. Why is it that every Bobo I find has terrible climb and swim? Like, absolutely horrendous. I guess I'll keep him for, like, night races. Let's see what I can do. I think they're only ever in the clearing. I think he just gets his ass kicked here. Good luck, buddy. It's okay, he'll do his best. He's doing his best, man. What a quality friend we have found in Blorp. He's already asleep. Snoodle! He's growing up. At the end of a Bobo's life, they will go into a sprout in the ground. You can choose to pluck them so they evolve or leave them to turn to a flower for your garden. How bad would it feel to, you know, spend your entire lifetime with someone and they just go, I don't think I need to keep you around anymore, and they just let you die. You're like lying on the floor taking root, hoping that your parent wakes up soon so they can pluck you, and then you hear them approaching and you're like, oh thank goodness I'm saved. They kind of look down over you and then just walk off. And you slowly turn into a flower. Dead forever.
Who's a Bobo?
What? Oh, Blorp is awake during the day because he has Power Napper. I guess it doesn't matter what time of day he's doing things. Oh, Snoodle! He's got a weird haircut! I think it's his speed stat, right? Snoodle is evolving! Hi, Snoodle! You did a good job. Wait, I have no idea why he turned into this. Your stats are terrible. Oh well. Do they never do run training? Because I've only ever seen strength, agility, and climb. Normal Chaos! Thank you for the 46 months. Thank you, thank you. It's based on the last 10, or the average stats from the last 10 food they ate? Oh. I don't know if I like that as much. That one's stinky. But thank you! Thank you for the 114 months! Thank you very, very much. Gold! Gamba Island isn't really paying off for me at the moment. I'm kind of getting, like, terrible stuff. Something Bobo trainers quit before they reach big. Yeah, thank you for the 114 months at tier 2, Laniku. Holy moly, that's a long time. Getting all these stinky fruit. I want good fruit. I guess I could sell the stinky fruit. I don't think stinky fruit's worth much, though. Loggers. Good fruit. Yeah, I pass on them until I realize there's nothing else to collect, at which point I just have to take them. The coggers, yes, for selling. I think it's worth less than gold, though. Yeah, for my other file, I feel like my Bobo is constantly getting like all stats up, at least medium, like bread and things like that. These guys are struggling. Okay, so let's see. Come here, Jimothy. What's the game name? Bobo Bay! Okay, you need jump. And let's get you some strength, too. Here you go, Jimothy. Grow up big and strong, buddy. Okay, you also need climb.
Eat up.
Yeah, we're struggling out here. Hi, Sherbert. You feeling better today? I'm glad to hear it. Hey, Blorp. I got you this. Yeah, climb and swim sucks on a lot of my Bobos. Fine, be that way. Here you go, Jeff. Oh, Timothy, are you well? I think Timothy's hungry. I do not have any fruit for Timothy. Hold on. Medussi? Oh, here's some fruit for Timothy. Wait, there we go. I just realized I ordered my bubble tea before close and it hasn't showed up. The thing is now closed. Okay. Okay. Did I pay for it? Yeah. I'm not trying to scam Big T. Oh wait, it's Sunday. The most boring day of the year. Okay. Jimothy, it's time to go to class again. I'm desperately trying to, like, really pump Jimothy's stats up. It's rough, though. Yeah, it's like I'm trying so hard, but it's so difficult. I need more all stats up. Yeah, Sunday school. Okay. Teach Bibble how to pray, but he doesn't exist. Bibble isn't real in here. Bibble is like an alternative reality. The struggles of a single mom with her stupid, unathletic child. Ouch! One thing I am seeing is that their strength is getting pretty good. Is there like a passive teaching thing for the other stats? Like, I know there was a basketball hoop, but it still looked like it might have been strength. Maybe it was agility. Only strength and swim? Boo! I think soccer's a... Oh, soccer does swim and strength. Yeah. Okay, what do we got going on today? Mashers are good for getting higher grade bobos. Okay. You guys, I'm poor again. And Sherbet is oh, Sherbet's upset again. Like every day, man, come on. Thanks, Quanticle. I will have fun with my bobos. Okay, what we got? What we got? Hey, Jimothy. Punch it. Boo doo 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 doo. I believe in you. Why is your stamina so bad, buddy? Yeah, get him! He's gonna run out of stam. Hi, Diamond! Welcome! Okay, so we need to up his stam. Oh no, he lost because of the stam nerf! Jimothy! I'm disappointed in you. Ugh. You make me sad, Jimothy. He has so much potential, and I can't get. He's like, you know, when like there's like genius kids, but they don't actually like try and apply themselves, so like they hit a brick wall and just kind of like collapse.
Take up. Hello, Mayor.
So poor. I have one money. You can eat your bobos, yes. Jimothy, you gotta lock in.
Eat this.
Oh yeah, his stamina sucks.
You want a snack?
Hey, Devontree! It's going good. We're training Jimothy. How is... I think Grimothy actually has weak run, right?
This is
Yeah, pretty bad.
here you go.
And who had bad agility? Was it Snoodle? Or was it Sherbet? Not that Sherbet's gonna eat, he's too busy having a mental breakdown. Yeah, he's not got good agility. are Jeff's feet getting longer and longer? Like, I know you have long stride, but it's actually making me a little uncomfortable now, Jeff.
Here you go.
Can I start a saga multiple times with different chow? Bobos? I guess I still just bring Jimothy along to these so he can increase his potential. Even if he gets, like, frick all. Yeah, I was just wondering because then it's, like, races that I can at least do. What makes them so tiny? Why is there a little... This isn't even a baby, he's smaller than a baby. Why is he microscopic? One of them also has a big head. I'm not sure what causes that either. There you go, chat. You gotta step it up, man. Jimothy's beating your ass. Does potential change how fast they grow stats? Like when you feed them, No? Okay. You think... I wonder if you could win this. Wait, when did I end up with this many again? God damn.
Ready?
I think I might be about to get my ass kicked. It's numeral 0. Oh my god, look how much stamina he has. Grimothy, you gotta go hard. You gotta go strong. You gotta go fast. Yeah, fuck him up. You freak numeral 0. Holy the wombos, the combos. What are you doing? I don't know if I should talk shit. I think I'm like 3 hits from death. You got this, bud. Keep going, full aggression. Yeah! Ooh! Ooh! Wait, did you parry me and then not follow up? What are you doing? You sandbagging, bro? Awesome, thank you for the 47 months. Thank you, thank you. Oh. God damn. I think you put all of your stats into like your stamina and then you had no agility whatsoever. Good job, Grimothy. Proud of you. Wonder if there's like a baby saga thing you can do just for some money real quick. There's an E-rank swim here. I don't know if I like the name First Wet. like this? I think the computer basically just like makes Bobos that have nothing but that one stat. Like legitimately they have like 500 and everything and then 3k in swim or something. Do, 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 do. The Saga Bobos are really hard. I'm trying desperately to win, but it's ooh, climb training. Thank you, Canadian Thorn. Hi. I'm sorry, Jimothy. Yeah, I know you should make like a specialist one, but like I don't like the idea. Especially because a lot seem to be like a little bit of a combo. Thank you, Dingus! Yeah, it does kind of seem a little bit like, you don't really need to do much focus on strength because all of the passives are on strength. Did I raise his rank by finding different Bobo? No, he was a baby Bobo. I bred Timothy and Grimothy. A treat! Do you see the treats? Yeah, Sherbet's trait is winding me up a little bit. He's really hard to train because of it. Maybe... I don't know if I want to unregister him because he's cute, but yeah. Treat Island! Treat Island! Treat Island! Treat Island! Chayuna! Thank you for the 4 months! Thank you, thank you! Is it... Do the Bobos sleep better if they have a bed? Does it make them happier? I feel like it should. Because it's expensive. No nut! Oh. Changes your Bobo's color. Kinda like what color my Bobo is, but maybe I keep it for money? Need a bigger jet ski? That's 1,500 monies. And you only get 2 more slots. I do think the amount of items that you can get in a day is kind of, like, piss. Like, it gives me an island with 20 things to open and I can only take 4 of them. I understand progress gating, but I'm already gated by the age of the Chow. Bobos, even. Yeah, I know it's a good way to set where they sleep. But I'm not sure why that matters. Yeah, maybe I just give up on Sherbet because he's too busy having like a mental breakdown every day
Come on.
to eat food. Oh, rip. Hey, Smith and Seraph, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Like, I want you to be good, buddy, but you're just too sad all the time. Yeah, he's got mood swings. I think I'm gonna unregister him. I like him a lot, but I don't have the money. What's WME? WME is William Morris Endeavor. It is a talent agency. I'm sorry, Sherbert. I think maybe I unregistered Jeff too. He's not really doing much. His legs are funny though. He's not really causing problems, so I guess we could keep him. Hi, Coda! Hmm. Small creature. Bad stamina. But he's got Hustler! Ooh. Ray! Thank you for the 17 months and thank you! I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Ray! And give you a shout out. Thank you, Ray. I hope you're well. I think I would give this guy a donut. I just want to see what he looks like because I have a lot of greens. Here you go.
You want a snack?
You want a snack? Oh! You. Thank you, Ray. Have an excellent day.
Who's a Bobo?
Yeah, is there a good way? Oh, ran out of races. Oh, he's stuck. Is there a good way to guarantee what stat kind of increases? Is it all luck?
This is...
Oh, I didn't register him, no. I took him in there and then didn't register. Sherbert's like, oh, she abandoned me.
Up you go.
I call him LinkedIn because he hustles. Rare, thank you, or Bright, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. There you go. Sponsor content? No, it's not. It's the 23rd of spring. That's my birthday. Oh, thank you for the 17 months. Thank you, thank you. Hey, who dis?
I love
Hmm. Otherwise, you can do races, emphasize the straight. Wait, camps? What are camps? So cute. Bye bye. Oh, I forgot that Sherbert has cute flowers. Look at him. What if I just give him, like... What if I just give him shitty ones? Thank you, Lisa! Are the flowers part of the mood swing thing? Like, sometimes he's super happy and has flowers all the time? Flowers is max mood? I see. I don't think my only option is to kill him, chat. Ooh, big day, big day. Yeah, I think I need to go all in on Jimothy. Come here, Jimothy. He has so much potential. Oh, come on, really? You won't eat a second piece of food? You jerk. I could try and get LinkedIn up and running. Come on, LinkedIn. Oh, I need to get ready for the Path of Exile thing. Okay. To be continued. Here we go. You don't like his name? I think he's got a cute name. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me check, let me check. There we are. Thank you, Punisher! Hard game close? Oh, yeah, but it's okay, I'm still here. Stream finished forever, no! Okay, I gotta get my panel done. My least favorite part. Da 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 da. Add panel. Add image. Path of Exile links are always really funny because they don't tend to work until like after the stream. Someone's like, streamer, your tracking link doesn't work because I can't do anything about it, man. Thank you, Liam. Have a good one. I feel like I've been hearing about Mina the Hollower for basically like forever. No Discord on socials? I have a Discord, but it's slightly more complicated to join, so it's got different info. It's under the Discord command, if you're interested. That's cool. I like it when panels just load forever. Come on, Twitch, please. Okay, looks like that might have worked. No, I don't add random people on Discord. The Discord command will be for the server, not for my Discord username. There we go. What's Discord syncing? So because it's subscriber based, the sync is to do with like whether it like checks whether or not you're subscribed. There we go. Do you need it synced? I can do it. Let's have a look at when it last synced. The only problem is like syncing it frequently actually screws some people up because it will kick out people who have lost their subs. It synced yesterday actually, so no problems. Da, 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 da. But yeah, when we force sync, it means that anybody whose sub has expired will then get kicked out, and they could have like been coasting until then. Yeah, Chibi hits the button quite regularly, so it's fine. Hi, Grey Hair Coding! I'm looking forward to Path of Exile 2 update. I don't know if I should jump back in and finish my Wolfman playthrough because, like, nothing can measure up to that, you know? I know you say. Yeah. Okay, OSC's twice in a row. Cursed. They're alone from home. Ugh, there we go. I'm better. I'm okay. All right, let me get their Twitch stream up. Yeah, I don't know if I should like finish off my wolf playthrough or just start a new wolf playthrough or but wait, what if they bring out what they bring out is even better than wolf? Is that possible? I feel like wolf has been my favorite since Diablo 2, so that would be pretty impressive if they managed to make it better. What I can do. Flame King, thank you for the 100 months. Holy moly, thank you, thank you. I mean, making a new character every update is kind of what people do. That's just the thing. Cheaply Made Goose, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you very, very much. Bubble tea time. Thank you, Gold Coast. What bubble tea today? Cream green tea. Theory crafting is the best part. I don't think I've ever theory crafted. It's not my thing. I go and look for a build and I go, that build looks good, and then I use it. I was like a cat drinking from a bowl. I was taking out my aligners, which always looks really goofy because, like, what, my hand's in the way, I'm prying my mouth open. I'm sure the face tracking thinks I'm actually ripping my teeth out or something like that. Naysayer, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, thank you. It gets, like, very confused. It doesn't like it at all. Hi, Spacey! Thank you for the 20 months. Thank you very, very much. Oh yeah, is the new update purely cosmetics, or is there a bunch of other stuff added? Is it worth jumping back in, or is it purely just like how you customize? No, the model never had her teeth fall out. What it is if I load the incorrect VBridger file, or try and run without VBridger, I can't remember which one it is, like there's no parameters for the way that the teeth move in comparison to the jaw and things like that, and the teeth literally just like detach. Oh, sorry, when I was talking about Chicky, I meant Repo. The first model, it's interesting. So the way that 3 mouths work, sometimes when they're animated, I find that like depending on the shape of the mouth as it closes and stuff, it can look like very odd because it ends up with like a weird opening at the top middle of the mouth, which I don't particularly care for. So I'm glad that this one is a little bit more subtle, and that when my mouth is opening and closing, it doesn't do so as a 3. I actually have it so that by default it detects less of how much I'm smiling than I actually am, because it detects me smiling kind of like by default, and I prefer a more neutral look. Like, so instead of like kind of goes more like that. Yeah, it's still technically a 3, but it's not like super set in stone. It still tends to detect me as smiling when I'm just talking though. The lowercase 3? I feel like it's more of like a soft wiggly line or a subtle S. A smooshed 3. I assume I want to be in, yeah, here. Lima will just say cheerio. No more boba game? Yeah, we have sponsor. Okay, okay. Do I still count as a newbie if I like technically I played quite a bit of Path of Exile 2 at this point, but I've never finished a campaign. Do I still count as a newbie? Yes, okay. You have yet to beat tutorial? I never liked the idea of like the super endgame stuff. It's scary, man. What build are we running with if not a Megaverse? I haven't decided. I think it'll depend on what they showcase today. They're not likely to have a new classic in this time, right? Yippee. You think it will? Ooh. Yeah, we will see what speaks to us.
Hi.
Hi!
I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2, and welcome to GGG Live. We have a huge amount of stuff to share today, so it's going to be a good one.
Yippee!
Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able to claim the Red Queen's font hideout decoration by following the instructions below.
She has 4 days.
Okay, so with that out of the way, time to roll the trailer for Path of Exile 2, Return of the Ancients.
Actually, did I see her in a cutscene? Because I remember pointing out the quad boobs.
Once lay dormant. Now return.
It's honestly amazing to me how quickly they can pump out content for 2 different games and get all this ready. Like, the content cadence is insane.
Rise again.
Oh, Jaguar! Thank you for the 16 months. Thank you, thank
The
you.
first edict.
The origins of divinity. When it zoomed out for a second, I was like, wait, is that an RTS? 13 new endgame areas. I'm gonna get there this time. I mean, depending on what speaks to me, I could still run a Megaverse build this time around, right? Providing they don't nerf it into the ground, and then it's hard to play. Oh, she looks cool. Did the singing choir just take a minute to go, "The dreamer returns," and then go back to going, "Oh!" I like that. That's cool. Okay, fine. I get it. I'll go into the end game. God.
Completely alone.
Delirium looks cool. How agonizing is it for someone who's like super, you know, all day every day on Path of Exile to see this cool stuff coming out and then know that you have to wait almost a month? Does it hurt you, chat? Dude, that guy was about to wadoosh! Wait, explore the ocean? I want to explore the ocean, like legit. Crab.
Hunt
like it's your last.
Continue the search. See what you can find.
Atlas classes? Atlas Abysses?
Now see how your
Spider.
story ends.
The effects look so cool. Genuinely, it is overwhelming how much stuff they manage to put in every time. Spirit Walker Ascendancy? Is that like Druid animal summons? Oh look, monk! That looks cool. Maybe I will be a monk again?
To face us is to face oblivion.
Excitement.
So as you can see, there's just so much going on in Return of the Ancients, it's hard for even us to keep track of it all. Now we promised that this one was going to revamp the in-game, and I'm very excited to talk about it. But first, we've got to talk about the League. So to do that, I'm going to hand things over to Mark.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts.
No new
game
class?
director
Yeah,
on
maybe
Path
the
of Exile.
Ascendancies instead?
Now, for those of you who are new to Path of Exile, each time we release an update, we also release a new league. Not only do we have a new economy, but we also introduce new content through the campaign, which gives you a fresh play experience right from the start
Go
of the
and
game.
yourself. Thank you for the
as well
5
as new
months. Thank you, thank you.
Storylines and in-game bosses. In the Runes of Eldur League, you will encounter a man being attacked by the undead in Clearfell. After saving him, he introduces himself as Pharaoh, a young blacksmith trying to bring back the ancient art of Ezomite runesmithing. He has been collating his discoveries in a tome and is keen to show you how runesmithing
You just started Diablo
works.
4. 2 cakes!
By
fun!
inscribing symbols on these ancient Ezomite remnants, you can create all manner of old magics.
What if we don't save him? Well, then
Unfortunately,
you wouldn't get
on
access
doing
to
so,
the,
the corpses of the nearby undead are revived and infused with some of the latent
you wouldn't get
power,
access to
making for a
the,
difficult fight.
mechanic for the League, I would assume.
After defeating these monsters, Pharaoh realizes that runesmithing is a dangerous business, and he is going to need the help of someone a little more martially inclined to discover these secrets. He lends you his tome and asks that you note down anything you discover when you return to him. In each area in the Runes of Eldur League, you will find a remnant, and as you approach it, you will notice that some symbols are already present, and some are waiting for you to fill them in. Depending on which symbols are already present, you will have different options for which items you can create using this magic. For example, if you combine Tempest and Lightning, you can create an Orb of Augmentation.
You ever feel like when these things come out though, you're like, what the fuck does any of it... like, my brain doesn't... Like, I've been playing games for so long, but when it comes to theory
But be
crafting and
careful.
understanding
The
theoretically
symbols used to
how
craft
things
the
could be
items
like beneficial
also
to me
empower the
and
monsters
what I'm
around the
building,
remnant. They will
it
be
doesn't work
revived
that
as
way.
undead
My
to
my
fight
brain
again
just doesn't
with different
comprehend.
properties depending on what runes you used. So,
Oh, I
if you
think
use
I know
a
why
fire
that's not
rune
working.
in your
Hold on, let me
recipe,
edit this for
the
you.
monsters will be empowered with fire. Or if you use a moon rune, lunar beams will rain down as you fight the monsters.
Like I feel like building is like very complicated for me and stuff. Like I can barely do MOBAs, so Path of Exile is just like what?
After the fight,
There
break
you
the
go.
remnant to receive the item you crafted. As you get higher level, you will start to find remnants with more slots for more runes, allowing you to craft rarer items. As the number of slots increases though, more waves of monsters will be added, with each wave being empowered by more and more of the runes.
I always think that this is really
And this
fun
can
because
get
I
pretty
love
dicey.
like just
because some of the runes can
Even
have
though I'm
powerful
not pressing
effects.
very different buttons, I like it when I press buttons and there's lots of things to explode. Link appears to be dead. That always happens for this. They don't put the whole thing live
Like
until they've
the
talked about it
Oath
on
Rune,
stream, because
which will
otherwise,
cause
like,
one
people would
monster
just,
to
you
be
know, read
nominated
ahead.
as a leader,
So,
spawning
if you don't
waves
mind
of
clicking it for
minions.
tracking
The
purposes, that
leader
would be
itself
great,
will
but
be
it always
invincible,
breaks to
but
start.
killing its minions will deal damage to it.
Thank you, chat. Yeah, I guess I need to figure out if I want to be a monk or a werewolf, but considering they've got a
recipes can
martial
get pretty
artist
large,
thing coming
requiring
this
6,
league, I feel like being a monk would make more sense, right?
7,
I think if you click on it now, it
or
will
even
still
8
track that you
runes.
clicked it. For
but
what
don't
it's worth.
worry, you won't have to remember them. Pharaoh's runecrafting book will record all the options, allowing you to simply pick which one you want to craft, given the existing runes that are already on the remnant. To expand your knowledge and to allow you to craft more items, Pharaoh has asked that you keep an eye out for signs of runic magic around Rayclast. He wants to document anything you find in order to rediscover the secrets of Ezomite runesmiths of old. The first of these can be found in Ogham, and reveals to you an ancient secret, buried deep underground. The runic magic which the Ezomites believe to be their own is actually of Kalguran origin. Thousands of years ago, the Kalgurans came to Rayclast to find sources of verisium, a metal on which
Genuinely
engraved
though, I
runes
also just
allow
find the
control
game
over
really
reality.
pleasing to look at. Like,
Pharaoh is determined to learn these ancient ways.
the amount
and
of
gain
work they put
mastery
into
over
the
them.
effects on everything
If you can bring
is
him
so
more
satisfying.
verisium,
Like, I
he'll
played
be
how many
able to
hours
use
of
it to
Werewolf,
smith
and I was
power
still like,
into any item, granting you runic ward.
the entire time I
The
was
power
just like,
harnessed by the
dopamine,
Kalgurans
dopamine,
since
explosions!
ancient times. Runic ward is a new resource that protects you from death. Should you run out of life, your runic ward will kick in, sustaining your body until your life can return. It effectively acts as an extra life pool. Of course, should you take enough damage to run
Thank
out
you,
of
Lisa.
that,
I'm not looking
you
for an
will
artist at the
still
moment.
die.
Thank you.
Every single piece of armor in the game can be upgraded this way, even uniques. Some are just a strict upgrade.
Yeah, it's
giving
difficult,
runic ward
Urso.
with no
I think
downside.
genuinely I have like a fairly big advantage
Others
in
are
that
more extreme,
being able to
sacrificing
play
defenses to get a
collaboratively
much
with
larger
chat
amount of
almost
runic ward.
is really helpful for me. It's the same with Warframe,
There
where
are even
I
some
might
that
be a
add
little
new
bit lost by
modifiers
myself,
uniques
but
entirely,
like being able to
making
hang
them
out with
much
chat
more
and
viable
kind of
for
like
higher level play.
feed back
But
and forth on
the
stuff is
Kalgurans
very
use
helpful.
runic ward for more than just a defense. It can also be used to power many other magics. Instead of using gems created from corruption, the Kalgurans used runes of power and fueled them with runic ward.
Maybe when the new league
Many
comes
of
out,
the
Don, you
options
can play
available
like,
from
you know,
remnant crafting
at the same
are
time as
new
everybody,
types of
because then like
Kalguran
chat is
skills
always
that
answering questions and
exclusively
stuff, which is
spend
very
runic
helpful.
ward to wreak
I think
havoc.
Path of Exile 2
An
is
example
easier
is
to get
Triskelion
into,
Cascade.
especially because
Using
it has
will
like
cause your next
combos
spell
and
to
stuff,
be triggered
which
multiple
is in
times
like
in a Triskelion
the abilities
pattern.
that you use combo
You
into
can
each
use it
other.
with skills like Ice Nova,
Unlike
that you
Path of
cast
Exile
from
1, where
yourself,
it's kind of like you have one ability that you keep enhancing, like, or closer to that
or
anyway.
with something you target at a distance.
Yeah, I
like
think Path
Comet.
of Exile 2 is easier to get into, so I would recommend
There
that
are
one.
also skills to modify existing effects using runic magic, like Frost Flame Nova. Using this skill on a pack of burning enemies
Is there a class similar
will
to Demon
transform
Hunter
the
from
Ignite into frost
Diablo?
Fire, both
Chapo?
burning them and building up freeze at the same time. You have basic buffs like Hollow Shell that guards all nearby allies, to more complicated mechanics like the Mark of
Mercenary?
Repulsion that creates a mark
Or
capable
Huntress.
of pushing
I
away
see, I
all
see.
nearby enemies. Instead of spending mana, like skill gems do, all these skills cost runic ward, and unlike gems, they don't have a color. This means that they don't care about attribute requirements.
Yeah,
or
I feel
what
like
kind
Path of
weapon
Exile
you
2
use.
kind of has
These
like
skills are designed to be used on any
abilities
class,
that very
and so often
clearly link
interact with
into each
mechanics that
other,
apply
and the
across
game like
many
wants you
characters.
to combo abilities to make effects
By
happen.
combining
Whereas Path of
different
Exile
runes
1
together,
is more
the
like
Calgurans were
you
able
have
to
things that
support their runic
combine,
abilities,
but you
and
need to
can as
theory
well.
craft how to make them combine,
There
and
is
it's not
also
obvious.
a set of runic supports that can be combined with regular skill gems
Thank you,
in
Tech Dude.
interesting ways. Concussive runes allows you to add these concussive shockwaves to any skill that stuns. While Runic Infusion lets you spend ward to directly empower the damage
Yeah, my
of
personal
any
preference
skill.
is 2, especially because I think the
Now,
effects are
there
really
other quests during
satisfying.
the campaign too that unlock even more interesting crafting methods. Buried deep in the jungle in Act 3, you can find the Mystic Refuge,
Mystic Refuge.
containing even more secrets for Pharaoh to learn from. Using this knowledge, he gains the
I
ability
had that
to
issue with Path of
reforge
Exile
unique
1 or so.
weapons.
When Path of Exile 1 came out, it
With
didn't
this
work properly.
technique,
Sorry, it
many
had terrible
low-level
frame
unique
time
weapons can be
stutters on
upgraded
AMD
to do
GPUs.
significantly more
And I
damage.
just shelved it and never came
Now,
back.
you'll be able to take a bunch
And then
of
Path of
uniques
2
that have
XL2
interesting
came out
modifiers,
and had
but were
the
not in-game
2.4
viable,
H2
and give them a
CPU
bit
bug
of a
for
boost to
AMD,
get there.
where it would just
And
like
it's
hard
not
crash my
just
computer.
low-level uniques.
So I shelved that
All
one.
Calgurans
But now I can play
uniques are
both.
able to be
Yippee!
runeforged this way too, and they can do some pretty interesting things, like Searle's Grit, a new unique, which when runeforged can get one of several different outcomes. Now, there is still so much more that you can craft with remnants. There
I
are
sometimes
also
wish that Twitch had,
100
like,
new runes, as well as
associated
many
emote
other new
names.
crafting
Like Lime's Yay
currencies.
works for Lime's
This
Yippee
is the
too, but
runes
obviously you
of
can only
Elder
type Lime's
after
Yay.
all, and some of these runes have quite powerful effects. For example,
No, both games are fine now.
this elemental conversion rune will convert all the existing mods on a non-unique weapon from one element to another. Using it, you could combine a weapon
Mercenary
with
has
all
turrets?
3
Nice.
elemental damage mods into a single element, making a weapon with massive amounts of cold damage. There is also a rune that lets you destroy your rune sockets to turn them into a dual socket on your item. And there are even crafting meta runes that can unlock new types of mods when used with regular crafting. For example, this Rune of Chronomancy will unlock a set of time-related mods to be crafted on your boots. Once placed inside, use regular crafting orbs to attempt to get new mods like cooldown speed or increased skill effectuation.
I like the
You
noise
can
that means
also
that number
create a
go
new
up,
type of
self-worth
currency
increase.
called alloys. Using regular metals alloyed with verisium,
I think it would
new
be cool,
modifiers not
or
normally
so if you
available
wanted to jump
can be
back in, do
directly
it with the rest of
crafted
us,
onto
because
your
I will be
items.
doing a sponsor for the release
Using
of this league.
imbued alloy could
So
improve your
I'll
ailment
be
damage, for
playing, there'll be
example.
tons of people in chat who know what they're talking about,
There
and
are
you'll have lots
honestly
of people
so
who
many
you can
options
kind of
here
like
that
bounce back
unlock
and forth
all
with for
sorts of
information
crazy
and things
crafting
like that.
projects.
So
So I think people will be
if there's anybody
experimenting
in
with
chat
these
who's
for a
like,
long
you know,
time.
wanted to play but kind of gets
Once you get to
intimidated or
King's March in Act
overwhelmed, it would be
4,
a really good time to
Pharaoh
do it because
finally
we'll all be
meets
playing and
Danik,
there will be like
a real
2,000
Calguran
chatos
runesmith.
to help you.
And riddled with excitement, he wants to learn how to merge modern Calguran techniques with the ancient knowledge that he has found. From here on, Pharaoh joins
How much do you
in
reckon
the
you have to engage
Calguran
with the meta?
expeditions that
I'm
Danik
pretty
has been
sure,
leading.
like, for just,
With
you
the
know,
ancient
getting through the
knowledge that Pharaoh
campaign,
brings to the
it really
table,
doesn't matter
the
that much.
Calguran expeditions
Like,
that
I've had
Danik
no
has been
issues
going
on either
will
of the
change
characters that I've tried for the
significantly.
campaign.
For those of you who haven't played it, the Expedition League mechanic involves carefully placing explosives, uncovering the buried dead, and recovering verisium from them.
I'm looking forward to more information about
By
the monk
choosing where
ascendancy.
to place the explosives, you can choose which kind of challenges you would like to face, or rewards you would like to claim. But unlike before, expeditions now
I stopped
contain
listening
the
for 1
remnants from
second and
runes
he's
of
suddenly
Elder,
blowing up the
allowing
earth.
you to do some specific crafts along the
ATO
way,
Anders, thank you for the
using
27
new
months.
League
Thank you, thank
crafting
you.
mechanics.
And Sirius, thank you for the 51 months. Thank you very, very much.
One very important difference from the simple remnant encounters, though, is that the empowerments that the remnants grant apply to every monster down the explosive line for the rest of the encounter, stacking together.
Do you think Fisticuffs Monk will be better
This can
or will
lead
be
to
good
some
again
pretty extreme situations.
this league?
If you
want
stack
to
too
punch
many
things.
remnants, you might be in for a fight beyond your abilities, but the rewards can be very worth it.
Yeah, meta's
Each
not going to
mod
be a
on the
problem
monster
unless
is
you're trying to,
improving
like,
the
you know,
items that they can drop.
do the really hard content and get it done quicker than anybody else.
Once you get to the end
Just
game,
have fun.
you will find that the atlas has changed substantially. To the south, you will now find the coastline of Rayclast. with the ocean beyond.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh no, I much prefer
Kingsmarch
I
has
much
not
prefer the
fared
druid's
well after the
character to the
cataclysm,
monk. The
and
monk's just
lays in
always like,
ruins.
"Ah, you silly
Grog
Billy,
Shop
you
has been
believed in the
destroyed,
wrong religion."
But he is much more concerned about his wife.
Whereas the druid
Gwynedd.
was just like
He would
just
like
this
to launch
nice
an expedition
Scottish
deep
man
into
who
the
was
ocean to
like kind
find
of
her.
kind of
And
tired
this
of stuff.
begins a new
And he
major
wear
mechanic
wife.
for expedition, exploring the ocean. Previously, a logbook was a single encounter. Now, using a logbook, you can send ships to explore an area of the
Yeah, the
ocean
monk
to
was
the
just lecturing
southeast,
people. I do prefer the druid's
uncovering a range of islands to
characterization. He
begin
was
your
just
search
chill,
for
and I liked
Gwynedd.
his voice.
You can hop from island to island, doing many new encounters.
Whereas the monk
There
half the
are
quest,
islands
he
with
like
expeditions,
finished the dialogue, and then he was like, maybe that
grand
wouldn't have happened if you
expeditions.
hadn't believed wrong.
new bosses, and all sorts of other unique things to find. Eventually, you will find the island that Gwynedd has been holed up on. It turns out that she has found the tomb of an ancient Kalguran, Medved.
I still haven't Greg.
While she
I'm wondering
appreciates
if I
you
should
coming
go
to
and
her
finish
rescue,
my
she is
wolf
still
run
keen
before
to
this
blow
new
open
league
the
starts,
doors of
just
the
so I
vault
can like,
and
you know,
take whatever you can find
say
inside.
goodbye to the Omegaverse.
It's just a
Especially
shame
because I
that
probably
Medved
won't do
isn't as
wolf
dead
this
as you
runtime round
previously
because
assumed.
monk is getting an ascendancy. Probably not, Bestie, because isn't purple build like one of the ascendancies, and there is a new ascendancy this
now,
time?
after you have defeated Medved, you will find another logbook. And this time you can use it to choose which direction you want to explore. The ocean is vast and contains a huge number of new islands to find. With each logbook, you can explore one sector and you can go as deep as you like. There are all sorts of
Why do you
interesting
like
objects
purple
to
build so
uncover
much, Bestie?
and dungeons to explore. Many of the islands have expeditions with totally new mechanics. So for example, here is a volcanic island with voltaxic sulfite. Blowing up the sulfite will unleash extra waves of enemies. But there is also this wall with a suspicious light coming from behind it. On blowing it open, a giant ogre comes out, and he is determined to eat as much sulfite as possible. The more sulfite mounds that you have blown up, the more empowered and the more rewarding he will become.
That is a big lad.
These islands contain all sorts of little secrets that you can find and blow up. Free trapped wisps,
Since you're not PoE seeing them out. This is PoE2 or so.
blow
So
open root
they
doors,
alternate. PoE 1
even
gets an
raise
expansion, then PoE
ancient
2 gets
precursor
an expansion.
technology.
So like I did a
And
PoE
of
2
course,
stream,
more
and then
bosses.
like a couple months
There are
past I do a
more
PoE
and
1
further
stream,
vaults to blow
and then
up.
a few
And one of
months
them in
past I do a PoE
particular is
stream 2
pretty
stream.
important.
It's for the
Tomb
releases of each of these
Uhtred,
games.
the Star
So they have
Drinker.
dedicated teams, and right now it's PoE 2 time.
Uhtred was responsible for calling down the meteors of Verisium, which the Kalgurans used to power their ancient magic. And upon defeating him, he calls down a truly gigantic one into the ocean nearby.
Bakun.
On visiting it, you find that it is shrouded by a strange energy emanating from the Verisium core of the meteor within. There is something growing in there, and it can't be anything good. In order to gain entry, Danik suggests that the Triskelion Flame, an ancient Kalguran artifact that can absorb and cancel the effects of Verisium magic, could be used to enter. But to find it, you will need to locate the Tomb of Olroth, leader of the Knights of the Sun. Defeat him and gain access to whatever eldritch nightmare is growing inside. Now, we're not going to spoil the boss, but one thing you should know is that the Verisium that makes up the core of the meteor is of a quality that has not been available for millennia.
I thought he said Melania as
Bringing
in
this to
Blade of
Pharaoh
Mikella.
and Danik
I was
should
like,
allow
no,
them to
not
forge some
again.
objects of power, the creation of which has been lost to time.
Like,
So
that
that's the
confused
lead,
me for a moment.
And there is a lot going on. To sum all that up, there is a new encounter with over 30 new monster types and over 30 new rune modifiers to enhance them. You can create more than 100 new runes to craft your gear, as well as dozens
I feel
of
really
other new
sad. There's a
currency
big chunk of
items.
Leon's fur here. I hope he doesn't have a bald
And
spot where I
there
had to
are
cut
new
all that
quests
stuff out.
added to the campaign to unlock
I
even
didn't actually
more
shave
new
my dog.
crafting
He had
options.
something caught in his
Rune
shoulder
forging
blades,
armors,
and it was so matted in that I had to just cut it out. It makes me
upgrading
sad.
uniques, dozens of new Kalguran skills and supports,
Is there a good reason to play PoE1
tons
versus
of new islands to
PoE2?
discover by exploring the ocean,
Yes,
5 new
The
bosses,
gameplay is very, very
including
different.
a new pinnacle boss,
I mentioned this earlier, but PoE1 feels like you build around
and
a
bunch of
particular
new
skill,
uniques to top it off.
and that's kind of it. Whereas PoE2 is
But
more about combining
there is still a
skills.
ton more to come. It's time to talk about the
They
massive
play very,
changes
very
to the
differently.
in-game.
Some
But for
people
that,
prefer
I'll
one
hand
over
it
the
back to
other, so
Jonathan.
if you have a friend that's very,
Now,
very
as Mark
biased,
hinted at
he'll
before,
probably,
the
like,
in-game
yeah,
atlas is very different now.
Mm,
And the
he'll
ocean
probably
to the south
dissuade you
is the
from
least
playing
of the
2,
changes.
but I think 2 is
The
very, very
entire
valid.
area
For a
around
new
your starting
player, I think
location is now
2 is
teeming
more
with new quest
approachable,
lines and
and
things
it's
to
my
discover.
personal preference. I like the
Will you
combos
investigate the
and the
strange
speed.
forest to the west? The cracks in the earth to the east? Or perhaps visit the ruins of a vile city in the north? The Atlas now has fixed points of interest at specific locations, giving you specific objectives that are easy to find.
Yeah, someone that came from, like, you know,
Like before, though, no
MMOs
matter
and
which
MOBAs
objective
and
you
things like
choose,
that, the
going to
combo,
towers
the
to
way
see
that
what's
you
out there
combine
is always a
skills
good idea.
into feels better.
The first time you do that, though, something new happens. The earth shakes.
Also, I
And a
like the
gigantic
effects in
fortress
2
rises
because
from the
they
earth.
go kaboom boom and there's lots of
A
lights
remnant
and
of
my
the
brain
ancient precursor
vibrates.
civilization. The cataclysm of the beast has caused an ancient protocol to be invoked. Should corruption ever take hold to this degree, the world must be scoured and purged of corruption. You will need to make your way into the fortress and activate the gates. Gain the keys to reach these ancient precursor weapons and disarm them. But this will be no easy task. The fortress has many areas to explore and many new things to find. You will power up ancient machines, fight new and deadly foes, discover many new areas, and uncover some dark secrets. Now, the Fortress is the first of the new full in-game storylines that we're adding in 050, and there's a lot going on with it. But not only that, it has some pretty cool new mechanics as well. The areas inside the Fortress are special. Many of them have new
You almost
mechanics
installed
or rewards
PoE2
that
to your
they grant.
OS drive.
Like this map, where all the rares are contained in essence crystals.
Wasn't there that one game that was like, if you're
Or this
hard,
one,
if
which
your
replaces all monster packs in the area
OS
with
drive is more than
strongboxes.
50% full, you get like a DPS upgrade.
Or this one, which spawns an Asmeri spirit that always moves on from a rare after you kill it, allowing you to chase it through the entire map.
Weird RPG 2, that sounds right. Yeah, one feels slower and
Now,
more
just like
methodical.
the normal areas of the Atlas,
Which
you'll
is
need
good
to fight
for
the
me.
map boss of each area to complete the map. But unlike a normal map, the ones in
Jesus
the fortress
Christ!
each
Slower
contain
and more
precursor
methodical!
nodes after
Slower
the
and
boss.
more methodical!
Activating these nodes will give you points for the new
Also
and
spin to
improved
win.
Atlas passive tree.
Yeah, two is slower and more methodical. Yes, sorry, that's what I meant.
Now, we had an Atlas passive tree before, but it was one of the areas of the endgame that just wasn't up to scratch. The Atlas tree now works quite a lot differently. We have significantly upgraded the kind of mechanics that you can find on the Atlas tree. Like this one, that gives a chance to make rogue exiles you fight retreat from combat.
Hey,
move to
that's
an
a prey
adjacent map.
mechanic.
Before you fight them again, they'll upgrade their gear and come back with a grudge this time. There are also a lot of nodes that combine mechanics together in new ways, like this one, which lets Asmeri spirits possess strongboxes. All the regular
This
monsters
all
that
looks
come
very
out of them
cool.
are touched by the spirit,
I'd like to reach
and the
this at
rares
some
are all
point.
possessed, giving you some incredible loot potential. You get points from every single area you complete in the fortress.
Jesus
and unlike
Christ.
before, that means you can allocate
And this is separate from the
entire
main
Atlas
skill tree?
Yes, this whole tree can be yours.
The
This
whole
change is pretty
thing?
important since it allows us to be able to create many types of bonuses that we wouldn't have been able to create before. Like this one, which gives a chance for cities to be invaded by another faction.
Oh.
And can even allow it to contain 2 faction leaders, allowing you to get 2 crisis fragments. If we'd done this kind of thing
Double
on the old
boss!
tree, we would have wanted to spec into it before running a city map, then unspec out of it before running anything else. With full allocation, we can have cool bonuses like these. Now obviously we still want to make sure that you have choices that define your in-game Atlas build. So many nodes in the Atlas tree are now multi-choice. Everyone will get the node, but which bonus you choose to use is up to you. Do you want your powerful boss maps to contain more essences, summoning circles, or rogue exiles? But there's also nodes that contain more unusual things. So for example, on this node you can choose. Do you want to give a chance for shrines to instead be given to the map boss in the area, making them more challenging but dropping special loot? Or would you rather give a chance to be given a shrine buff before entering boss arenas, making for an easier fight? Now, I could probably nerd out about cool stuff in the tree all day.
I
We
mean,
should
you
probably
could.
get back to the fortress.
Okay.
One of the really important things we
The
wanted to
video's
do
not
was
centered?
make it so that all
Oh.
the boss fights in the endgame are now accessible
I
with
know
a
why.
quest
Hold
line.
on.
That means that to fight the Arbiter of Ash for the first time,
Yippee!
you don't need to get lucky by finding keys.
Sorry, I clipped the
They'll
top
be in
when I
fixed
was
locations,
doing the
and there's a quest
WME
to get
thing.
them. But the Arbiter of Ash is no longer the pinnacle of Path of Exile 2.
That was on there?
For
No,
that,
it's
you'll
my
need to
fault.
travel into the very center of the fortress. An incredible challenge awaits you, should you choose to go there. After the storyline, you still unlock keys for pinnacle bosses in the usual way, exploring the world and finding the keys required to get to them. But we have added a lot more interesting things to find out there as well. There are now all sorts of mechanics that can spawn on maps in the wilderness. For example, some maps might spawn as a rogue exile hunting ground, containing multiple rogue exiles who are there to hunt rare beasts. You might come upon them in the middle of a fight and be able to take out both of them. Or a map of champions that makes all the natural inhabitants of the area into magic monsters. Or this one
I like
that
it when
causes
things
all
explode
shrines in
into
the area
blood.
to release as merry spirits when used.
Oh, this is the map that has the ferrets on it.
Once you have explored and found
They're
your
like, look
keys,
at
you can
this
return
cool
to fight the
mapping thing, and
pinnacle
I'm
of the
like,
fortress again.
ferrets!
But this version of him will be harder. And not only
Yeah,
that,
great. How many games
will
are you
have new
relapsing
unique
into right
rewards as
now? Like
well.
Warframe,
Each
you've
time you
started
fight him,
Bobo
you get the
Bay,
ability to activate one section
you're
of the
doing like what,
fortress.
Vagrant's
And any
story,
maps
and
that
now
you
you're going to
didn't
be doing
finish
Path of
there
Exile
will be
2 as well.
automatically completed, giving you all the Atlas points. So if you're the type of player who doesn't want to explore the fortress, and instead just
Otters
race
are
out
in
into
more
the
games
infinite
than
Atlas,
ferrets.
you
Otters
still
can
have a way
take
to
a
get all
moment.
those points. So that's the Origins of Divinity storyline. It's a huge amount of new content with a ton of new areas, 5 new bosses, including a pinnacle, with a bunch of new unique items. But not only that, it also completely revamps the Atlas tree and includes a ton of new map mechanics that you can find both inside and outside the fortress. But this is just one of the new storylines. So let's talk about the next one now, Masters of the Atlas. Now earlier we talked about how the multi-choice nodes in the tree allow you to still have an in-game Atlas build, but we didn't think that was quite enough. You have an Ascendancy class for your passive tree. Why not an Ascendancy class for your Atlas tree? Well, that's where the Masters of the Atlas come in. Throughout Rayclast are many opportunities for those with the skills to find them. Atlas Masters are willing to train you in these skills if you're able to help them in return. One such master is Jado, a member of the Order of the Jinn, an organization that secures powerful artifacts to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. Jado will send you
Don't
on
remind
missions
you
to
of
investigate
me.
strange occurrences on the Atlas and recover the artifacts causing them. And for each one you recover, he will gain more trust in you and teach you more ways of the Order of the Jinn. At level 1, you could choose to
Dungeon!
massively increase the
Wait, sorry,
chance
wrong
of rare
game.
and unique chests. Or make it so that all map bosses
I
drop an
will
additional
not
unique
fail,
item.
Mishala!
Or make corrupted waystones have an additional modifier. At the cost of making them send you to a totally unknown location.
No. I fucking love Mirage. Number 1 character I will never play.
Each mission you complete for Jado will unlock another row of abilities and give you another point to allocate, letting you choose how you want to specialize. But there are other masters too.
Puppy!
For example, Hilda.
Hi, Hilda. I like your dog.
Hilda is a member of a guild of monster hunters. She will send you on missions to
Monster
assassinate
hunters?
specific deadly creatures around Rayclast and harvest their parts.
Monster
In
hunting?
exchange, she will teach you her monster hunting skills, like this one, which adds a 25% chance to upgrade any map boss to a powerful version. Or this one, which makes his Marian spirits no longer possess rare monsters, making them go for the unique bosses in the area instead. You might notice that many of the effects on these are both upsides and downsides. So Hilda, for example, can make it so that you only get one attempt when fighting pinnacle bosses. But in exchange for that, they always drop 2 uniques.
Oh.
Because of that,
Big.
we wanted it to be easy to swap between them depending on what you're doing. As you unlock each master, they will appear on the side of the screen.
It's like an
Simply
endless
click whichever
content
one you want to
factory.
use to run the map, and all the bonuses you have selected
So
for
many
that master
things.
will be activated. This allows you to have a few different strategies that you can quickly pick between, depending on what you're running at the moment.
Wolves.
Now, one
I do
thing
love
that's
the
been
wolves.
pretty obvious is that the in-game leagues we created when launching Early Access in 010 were not really up to the standard of the leagues we did since then. Fate of the Vile and Rise of the Abyssal just have a lot
Yeah,
more
we don't know
going
anyone
on
that's
than
sunk
Delirium or
10,000
Expedition, for
hours into
example.
Path of Exile.
We
Did
wanted
you
to
know
do a
you can
serious
learn a
upgrade to
language
all
in
these mechanics
10,000
before we do
hours?
our 1.0 release, and so that's what we've done. All four
His
of the
lip sync
leagues
is
we
weird.
launched
It's a
in early access
combination
have been
of whatever
upgraded with not only new
post-processing they're
quest
doing
lines,
combined with
but
the
new
fact that I
mechanics,
also
new
have a
crafting
delay on
systems,
my
new
audio
uniques, and new
because
pinnacle bosses.
of
One of
the
really
VTuber model
important changes
delay
we
and
made to
being able
all
to
the
hum along
leagues
with things.
is that you can now
So
find
it's
them on
just
the atlas in
compounded
specific
probably about
locations,
250
and
to
each
300
one has a
milliseconds
quest
of
line that
latency,
will
which
lead you
looks
there
a bit weird
to
on
being
your
able to
side.
complete the league along with its atlas tree and its pinnacle boss. This
Just
is
gonna
true
move
even
my
for the
straw on my
leagues that
bubble
we
tea. There
didn't
we
do
go.
major redesigns to. So let's use Abyss as an example. When you first encounter one in the endgame, you'll get a quest that leads you to the east, where you will find these mega abyss cracks in the earth leading away from the Well of Souls. All the maps along the cracks will contain abysses with special properties, and mapping along these cracks will close the Atlas scale abysses, giving you points for the Abyss Atlas tree. At the end of each Atlas abyss, you'll find an Abyssal Depths, with the boss fight for one of the Abyssal factions, giving you a guaranteed way to fight them. And after completing all three,
What
you'll
was
get
the
a
bubble
key
tea
for
of the
Well
day?
Souls, allowing you to fight the Vessel of Cooling.
Jasmine green tea with
This kind
cream.
of thing makes an in-game league so much more friendly for new players, giving people obvious goals.
I
and a
love
guided
friendly for new
experience to complete
players.
them.
That's me.
Alright, so let's talk about the first of the upgraded leagues, Delirium, and its new storyline, The Hare and the Raven. As you may remember,
Can I see more martial
during
arts,
Act 4,
please?
you were tricked into releasing an ancient entity from a Karui prison
Dude!
known as Tangmazu.
I remember that part. Also, wait, I wasn't tricked for shit. You made me do it.
Breaking the minds of those who step through his mirrors. And when touching one, he will attempt to destroy your mind.
Tricked in
twisted
quotations the
abominations
entire time,
generated
just
from your worst
going, yeah,
fears.
okay.
In Return of the Ancients, the first time you approach one of his delirium encounters in the endgame, you will find Elder Maddox locked in a trance. His mind is
He looks like
trapped
he's
in one
grooving
of
out.
Tangmazu's delusions, and you will need to free him.
That looks really cool, though. I do like shattered mirror type dimensions.
Once
Very
free,
fun.
Elder Maddox demands that as you caused this problem, you should put it right. He
Honestly,
asks you
true.
to travel west
Fair
to
enough.
the Withered Willow, the location he believes that Tangmazu first gained his powers. But be careful. As you travel there, the Raven Trickster will attempt to break your mind. Each map around the Withered Willow features delirium encounters. Now this is more than a simple quest upgrade. The mechanic of delirium has been overhauled and expanded. At the bottom of the screen, there is now a bar that indicates how deep into delirium you are. You can see which direction leads deeper by looking at the fog, and the deeper you go, the more challenges you will face. By looking at the bar, you can see how long you have until the delirium ends. And you can also see special encounters that you will face if you're able to go deep enough into the fog. At the end of the bar is always the boss of the map, but we now have a variety of other encounters that you might find as you explore the horrors of your own mind. For example, you might encounter
90 to 91
a purple
takes
mirror
more
shard that
as
when
much experience
shattered
as
will
1
cause
to
all the
90 did.
enemies to become more
Close enough. Welcome back,
nightmarish.
Ragnarok Online
After
leveling
hitting
system.
this, you'll notice the delirium demons are enhanced,
And you lose
significantly more
experience on
powerful,
death.
larger,
Welcome
and
back,
scarier in
Ragnarok
general,
Online leveling
along with
system.
more rewards. Or should you encounter a red mirror shard, you'll be sent into the depths of your mind. And must escape it while fighting off hordes of your worst fears.
This definitely isn't my personal delirium. There aren't
If
enough
you are able
spiders
to
and
do so,
mannequins.
you will gain a powerful amulet with 2 instilled notables on it. Once you reach the Withered Willow, Elder Maddox discovers that a shard of the mirror is missing.
1 to
You will
98
need
takes
to
as
track
long as
down
98 to
Tangmazu
101,
and
so you
restore
hit
it
level
if you have hope of
98 and you're like,
discovering how to
whoopee,
defeat it.
halfway there.
And that means entering the Raven Trickster's mirrors in an attempt to locate him. Each area around the Withered Willow contains delirium encounters, so that's a good place to start. As you do deliriums, some of the special encounters will drop liquid emotions. Normally these emotions can be used to install amulets to add notable passive buffs to them, but in Return of the Ancients, emotions have a new function as well. Each one now has the ability to add crafted mods to jewels, allowing you to add specific mods to an item slot that can be quite difficult to roll. For example, Liquid Despair will allow you to add critical hit chance.
Yeah, people didn't
while Liquid
tend to
Suffering
actually hit
will allow you
100
to
in
add
Ragnarok
movement
Online
speed
either,
or
especially
area
not
effects to your
Transcendent
jewels.
100.
But there are many more. Once you've done enough delirium encounters, the location of a grand mirror, an entrance into Tangmazu's realm, is revealed. But it won't be that simple to enter. Using his powers, he reflects the map boss for a ridiculous empowered fight, then destroys the entrance into his realm of madness.
I hope I don't need the bell, that stupid bell that I hate. It was like the one thing I
In
didn't
order to
like
find
about
now,
Monk
you'll
because
need to let
like
the
for some
insanity
reason I
fully
found it
into your
really hard to
mind.
consistently hit the
A
bell.
strange fruit is left behind which you can consume to fully embrace the madness in an attempt to reach the Raven Trickster's realm. Consuming the fruit will cover an entire area of the Atlas and
It
fog,
sounded
and
funny,
every map you
but
do in
like
the
I
fog
would
will
put
get
the bell
progressively
down and
harder
then not
harder
manage to hit
as
the
you
bell
explore the
instead of
deeper
whatever was
reaches
in
your
front of
mind.
me because of my tiny like baby arms with no
At
reach.
some point, you enter a new layer. A simulacrum of your memories.
LA
twisted and
Mouse, thank you for the
perverted by
40
Raven
months. Thank you,
Trickster.
thank you. Yeah, it was fine with the stuff,
Should
but
you
once
be
I
able
went
to
unarmed,
complete
it
the
was like, oh,
simulacrum,
I can't reach
Tangmazi will
around this
believe that you are worthy of a
dummy
true
thick
challenge.
boss to hit the fucking bell.
And will let you take the remaining shard of his mirror, allowing you to enter his realm of madness back at the Withered Willow. If you dare to face him, it will be a fearsome challenge.
Did they just like gently finger pointy stab that guy's head and
So,
then suck out
that's
his
the new
essence through
storyline
his
of
forehead?
Delirium. As you can
That sucks,
see,
man.
it's not only a quest line. There are new mechanics, new crafting options, and new boss fights. But
I
one
like
question
this
you might
guy.
have
He goes,
is, what happens
"Showing."
after? Well, once you've completed the story, grand mirrors will start appearing on the Atlas sometimes after completing Delirium encounters. After doing the grand mirror, you can select where on the Atlas you want to do your fruit-induced drug trip and get another key to fight Tangmazi. But this time, the fight will be quite a bit harder.
I like doing
And not
Path
only
of
that,
Exile
the
stuff
fight will be able
because
to drop a
like,
bunch of new uniques
you know,
that
for
were
some
not available
sponsors
in
you
the
have to kind
questline
of be
version.
as like
We'll show
normal
some
as
of
you
those later.
can. And then Path of Exile's out
doing a
here
grand
like,
mirror,
hey,
the
go
decision
gift
of
the
where to spread
womb
the fog
tree
can
or
be
whatever.
important, because there are some
Go get a
potent
womb
emotions
gift.
that only
Anyway, go
come
have a
from certain
drug
map bosses
like a fruit
affected by
drug
Delirium this way.
fruit induced drug trip or
Like all
something.
emotions, they can craft special mods onto jewels, but these potent emotions
Yeah, I
can
think
create
GGG
mods
and
that you
DE are
can't
both
get
really
any
good
other
for that.
way.
They're chill.
So
They're
for
chill.
example, potent liquid melancholy is an emotion that can only come from human bosses and allows you to add a variety of on-hit effects.
Dylan Cancer, thanks for being here.
Also, you might want to try instilling amulets with these emotions. They could have some interesting effects with some powerful
Is
notables
PoE
that
out
do not
yet?
normally
PoE2?
exist on the tree.
What
Like
point
Storm's
patch are we
Rebuke,
in?
which makes armor break boost your cold
Because the
and
answer is
lightning
I'm pretty sure it's no. Dude, that was
Also
Bell
notables
versus
from a
Bell
clearly
fight.
deranged mind, like Calm's Blessing. This skill allows you to ancestrally boost fire spells.
This is
after using a war
0.5.
cry. How about using an ancestral
So
flame
no,
bolt?
not yet. Oh, we're halfway
Now, just like before, you
there.
can also
I say
upgrade the
that,
league
but
by
I'll
getting
probably start
points
doing
for a
like
dedicated Delirium Atlas tree.
0.6.1
But this now works
and
in a much better way and has much cooler
0.6.2.
effects. The
You can
maps
just
in the
delay as
Delirium
much as
area
you
of the
like.
Atlas give
Are you on
Delirium passive
0.9?
points for
Okay, time to
completing
iterate.
So it's easy to
0.9.1,
see how to progress.
0.9.1.1.
Some nodes will add new types of mirror shard encounters to your Deliriums. Like this one, which will pause the Delirium for some amount of time, allowing you to more easily get to higher depths. Or this one,
I don't want to
which
be in
adds
higher
extra
depth.
Delirium modifiers to monsters when you pick it up. There are also nodes that can add new types of drops, like this one, which modifies simulacrum encounters to add special liquid emotions, which can craft time-lost jewels.
The funny thing
And
is that
nodes
all
that
this
apply
is
to
on
the
top
Atlas
of
mechanics of
everything
the
else
lake,
that you already
like this
do.
one, which causes the Grand Mirror to spread Delirium fog over a larger
Levels upon
area of the
levels upon
Atlas,
depths upon
potentially
depths.
containing multiple simulacrums.
The link
Alright,
doesn't work. Yeah,
so
it
that's
doesn't
the
go
changes
live
to Delirium.
properly until after
The core
this.
mechanic now includes a bunch of new things
I
to
think if
find,
you click it, it
new
will still
monsters to
track the
kill,
clicks.
and
It's
has
just
new
you can't
mechanics
see
on the
anything in
Atlas.
there.
It
Sorry.
also has new
But if
crafting
you wouldn't
systems for
mind, that'd be
jewels,
great.
And over 20 new unlockable notables for amulets. Not only that, we have a new pinnacle boss with a bunch of new unique items and a massively upgraded Atlas tree just for Delirium.
That's okay, Jingle
But there's
Prime.
still
You
a
just
lot
follow
more to
someone
come,
else's guide.
So let's talk about Breach next. When you first do a Breach in the endgame, you will find Aelith, one of the Keepers of the Flame, an ancient order of monks dedicated to preventing the Hiveborn from entering the world. As you seem to be a keen slayer of demons, Aelith would like to recruit you to the order and asks that you travel to their monastery to the south. On the way there, you'll start to encounter more breaches, and will notice one of the first changes to the breach
Sure.
mechanic. You still have to kill monsters as fast
Do you
as
think
you can
those
to keep the breach
gigantic
open,
dropping
but
meteors
now
are
you
from
can
this
visibly see
guy?
how much time you have left to keep it open,
Or do you think it's
and
the
how
enemies?
each kill extends its duration. Once you've reached the monastery, you will learn more about the Keepers. In the 25 years since the events
Who's
of
Aelith?
Keepers of
I
the
don't remember
Flame
who
in Path
Aelith
of
is.
Exile 1, the war with the Hiveborn has not gone well, and they have managed to establish a foothold in the world nearby. A gigantic area has fallen to the Scourge, and the Keepers are unable to get inside. Inside the monastery is the Genesis Tree, a powerful asset to the war effort, stolen from the enemy and gifted to the keepers by the Dreamer himself. Using the tree, Aelith could create a breach stone and penetrate the Hiveborn foothold, but without Hive Blood, the tree has withered. To get Hive Blood, you will need to take advantage of another new mechanic of breach. If you can keep the otherworldly portal open for long enough, the breach will stabilize and will enter a new phase. The Hiveborn will send their toughest miscreations.
Listen, I pay attention to Path of
and the
Exile
breach
2
will
lore.
not close until you can
There was,
annihilate
like,
them, dropping Hive
dude
Blood
who
that you
got,
can use
like,
to restore the Genesis tree.
Power cucked by his evil queen wife and went crazy, making everyone work multiple shifts until they dropped dead
In
because
some
they literally
cases,
had
you
no
may
time
even
where they
attract
weren't
one of the
working a
deadliest
shift.
foes the Hiveborn can offer.
And then, like, she went
A Marshal
lol
of
and
Zesh.
left, and he died.
These
remember
monsters
that part.
also drop womb gifts, and if you take these to the Genesis tree, they can be used to craft items to help you in the war against the Hiveborn.
Womb gift!
Given
Sorry.
that 25 years have passed since the beginning of the war, the tree has grown and withered many times, but with each
I don't
cycle,
want an
it
arm
learns
on
and
my back
expands its
again.
abilities. When you first open the Genesis tree, you will notice these holes into which you can place your womb gifts. Each womb gift can be used to create a different type of jewelry.
I
and must
manifested
be
womb gifts
fertilized
by
with
talking
hive
about
blood.
them.
So for example, you can place this amulet womb gift into the tree, and it will give birth to a random rare amulet. But the Genesis tree is capable of much more. As you continue to feed the tree, its branches will regenerate and allow you more and more control over what kind of items it will birth. So for example, this branch of the tree will allow you to control which base types of amulets can be birthed. And as you go deeper, it will even allow you to create new base types that you can't get anywhere
I
else.
like how he keeps saying birth. And gift, womb gift. Yo, fam, birth me a womb gift real quick.
Like this one, which gives you an entire spirit skill for free.
Path of Exile player when his
Or
pregnant
this one, which has a rune
girlfriend.
socket in it. To the left and right are branches that will let you control which mods the amulet can get, including making sure that they're higher level
Oh, man.
or controlling which specific mods that they will always have.
Lime's the brand?
With 15
They're
points to
talking
allocate,
about womb
you
gifts
will
on
have
the
to choose
stream
wisely
right
in order
now.
to specialize your crafts. But it's worth noting that this tree doesn't have any cost to respecking it. You can enable or disable the nodes at any time by clicking on them. On rings, we've also
I'm not
added
at
some really
fault for
interesting new
this.
crafting
This
options
isn't
as
my
well.
fault.
You have a bunch of new base types like these, but you also have entire new classes of mods that can be added. The right-hand branch of the ring tree adds an entire new set of caster mods to rings. From basics like extra elemental damage for spells, or more niche options like this mod that increases the rate you gain seals for Unleash.
Heals. I like all the womb gift
And on the
ooze
left-hand
that
side,
comes
you can
out at the
unlock
same
an entire
time.
new set of mods for minion characters. This stuff is actually pretty important, because casters and minion builds didn't have as many slots with interesting item crafting compared to attack builds. The Genesis tree narrows that gap.
Welcome back. Thank you again, Rex.
There are also trees for belts and currency. I won't go over them too much here, but there are all sorts of goodies in these too, like being able to create new catalysts for jewels.
Yeah, no,
or a belt that gives lightning
WME is
damage.
definitely looking over me right now and saying, I'm
Once
glad
you've done enough breach
that this
encounters,
person is,
you may
like,
finally
you
get a
know,
womb gift capable of
signed
birthing a
with
breach stone.
us. We're proud of what we've done here.
And you can then use it on the Hiveborn incursion.
Let's see. Thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. Thank you.
Once used, the true extent of the Breach Demon's foothold
Oh,
becomes
Jesus
clear.
Christ.
They have not only transformed the land, but constructed huge sky hives as well.
Okay.
When you enter the outskirts of their realm, you will discover breach hives.
Yeah,
Using the
Elenos,
power
thank
of
you
the
so
Keepers
much
of the
again for
Flame,
the 40
these
months. Thank you.
otherworldly
Thank
structures
you.
can be burned away when walking through them. But for each one
And
destroyed,
Butsy,
more
thank
of
you for the
Hiveborn will
3
attack when
months. Thank you
attempt to
very,
purge
very
the
much.
hive.
Let me refresh this because it's all gone. All gone to hell. I like it when my my thing stops updating. That's fun.
These
My bees
encounters
are
are particularly
confused.
rewarding for womb gifts, so you'll want to do as many of these as you can.
Let's go raid a breach
But
hive
your
to get a
real
womb
goal is to
gift.
sky hives deeper into the domain. These twisted creations are securing the demon's entry
No,
into our
not
world.
really, bestie. They do stuff behind the scenes.
Inside the very
It will make a
center are the
difference in the
Breach
sense that
Lord's
I
tool
will have more
and you will need to
support for the
defeat them
projects and
if you
things that I
get rid
want
of
to
the
do.
foothold once and for all.
but it won't change like the general
now,
like
once you've completed the
streams that I'm
questline version,
doing.
there is still more to do. You will find other breach domains on the Atlas randomly in your travels. For each one, you will need to find a breach stone,
But yeah, they feel very much a similar
destroy the
role
sky
to Mythic.
hives, and defeat the breach lords. And doing these encounters is what will give you access to fight Zesht, the existing breach pinnacle boss, which you can access by communing with the Dreamer himself inside the monastery. While completing the questline for Breach,
I
you
swear,
will
Josh.
also be gaining points for the
Do
Breach
you
Atlas
remember
tree.
when, like, I think it was
And there are a lot
Matara
of
was
cool
doing
new
like
options
a
here.
Marvel Rival sponsor?
This node will cause
And I think
breach
they had a
hives
you
to spawn
shouldn't
outside of
swear
the Hiveborn
thing,
domains
or
on
like,
the
try to
Atlas.
keep swearing to a minimum. That was so
And this one
difficult
will
for
give Aelith
me.
additional abilities that you can use while attacking a
I
hive.
don't think I could ever take a sponsorship that had like that
Like
as
this one,
as
which
like
causes
a
all Hiveborn in
requirement.
the
It's
next
just
wave
not
to be
happening.
magic,
I think at that
drastically
point, like,
increasing their difficulty in exchange for way more items.
it's just a mismatch branding
There are
wise.
also nodes that allow you to control your rewards, like this one, which adds a set of new lineage supports to the Marshal of Zesht.
I'm pretty sure at one point I did literally
this one,
go
which
like,
lets you
ah,
control what
fuck,
wound
oh
gifts
shit.
you will get.
Oh shit,
There's
I
also
said
some nodes
fuck.
that affect the Genesis tree, like this one, which will cause Zesh to drop his head, which when returned to the Genesis tree, will grow a grasping orchid on the side of
Oops.
it. You'll have to experiment to find out what this thing is good for. Putting rings on its fingers seems to make it happy. So that's a rundown of what you can expect from the new Breach questline. There's a new stabilization mechanic for breaches, hive encounters, and hiveborn incursions on the Atlas.
It is kind of funny how
But you
people's
also have a huge new
expectations and
crafting
standards
system
are different
and
though.
new
Like,
bosses as well.
I read a review for a
Alright,
doctor
so let's
that
talk
I was
about the Rise of
potentially
the
looking
Nameless
at
storyline next.
going to.
When you first complete a ritual in the
And the
endgame,
review
Aoife,
said
a
the
lost
review
spirit, will
genuinely
appear.
said like
She appears to need
they
your help,
swore during the
but isn't able to
consultation, which I
communicate
thought
more
was
than a few
very like
words,
unprofessional,
beckoning you to come to the
and so I
Wildwood.
wasn't comfortable going forward.
Like
Which
the
is
other
fair
ones,
enough, like, you know,
ritual
if that's
now has
your
a place on
line.
the Atlas
But
to
for
call
me,
home.
if I was talking to a doctor
The
during a
Wildwood can be
consultation
found
and
to
they
the
were being
west.
genuinely honest
When you
and
first arrive there,
personable
Aoife's
with
spirit
me,
will guide you in,
and they went,
where you will
and they
discover
went, you
that
know,
inside the Wildwood, spirits
if
can
they
take physical
swore,
form.
it wouldn't be a problem for me.
Aoife has been bound to this place by the King
Oh,
of the
I'm glad,
Mists,
Trombone.
and
Please enjoy
requests that
him.
you free
Thank
her.
you so much.
But in order to do so, you will need her body, currently in possession of the king. To reclaim it, you will need to
I'll
gain an
level with
audience
you. You're
her.
fucked, man. Yeah, exactly.
Inside the Wildwood, there are many ritual encounters to complete.
Oh yeah, no, they
Like
didn't say
before,
swore
in each
at me,
area,
because I'm
triggering
pretty sure if they
rituals will
said swore
resurrect
at
the
me, it would have been
nearby
much
bound
worse. It
bosses
was
to
literally
attack
just
you,
they swore about
and
something.
killing the monsters will give
Or,
you
you know, they
tribute.
used a swear.
In addition, each ritual you do in the area will add the monsters from the previous ritual, making the encounters much more challenging the more rituals you complete. Once you've completed them, spend your tribute to get items. Now,
Thank you for the
important change
44
to the
months.
rewards
Thank you,
of ritual
thank
is
you.
that all the items in the reward window are now uniques or omens, making this league's rewards
Oh
much
yeah, no,
more
this
valuable
update
than
is
before.
huge, because I'm pretty sure by this
In
point
order to
they've
gain
already
an
gone
audience
on
with
to
the
the bit
nameless
where
king,
they like
you need to sacrifice tribute to him.
they
Any remaining
sit with that
tribute you don't
guy and I
spend
start like
can be
checking out what
sacrificed
they're
this way to
wearing,
fill up this bar.
but they haven't done that this
Once you have
time.
enough tribute for an audience, return to the Wildwood to divine his location with the nameless shrine.
I'm still
His
torn
location
between
will be
wolf
revealed
and,
deeper in the
and
Wildwood,
monk,
and you will need to make
or
your way
druid
to
and
him,
monk.
kill him,
But I think if people heard me saying I'm
And get
tempted to
Aoife's
play
body.
druid just because I like his character and storyline better,
Using
they
her
be like,
body, you can
inflicting
attempt
Path of
to release her
Exile, man?
spirit, but this is when you learn about the true threat of the League. The Wildwood is built on top of an ancient prison. The King in the Mists didn't
Wait, that's
gain
my
his power
druid
out of
wife? I get to
nowhere.
rescue
He
her
was
in this
granted it by an
league?
ancient being of darkness known as the Bodark, and the nameless king's use of this power has been causing the prison to weaken. In order to prevent the Bodark from entering the world, a champion will need to enter its prison and beat him back.
Wife
But
league,
those with
wife
a name
league!
are unable to survive there. In order to do so, you will need to transfer your name to another with a new mechanic in the Ritual League, the Rite of the Nameless. The rite will begin in a nearby forest. At first, it appears to be a regular ritual encounter, but that will
I
soon
love
change.
druid, like
The
specifically
final
the bear
ritual of the
druid
area will
footage, because
include
it's
the
literally
map
just
boss.
a stomp, a stomp, a stomp, a stomp. Yeah, you stomp him.
And defeating him will give you a piece of the effigy onto which you will transfer your name.
Stomp. Stomp.
But the ritual is still not complete. Once the map boss is defeated, the Atlas will open, and you will need to pick another adjacent map to continue the ritual. During the rite, each adjacent map will have different rewards to tempt you. So for example, if you go in this direction, you gain significantly more tribute. But if you go in this direction, the uniques in the reward window will turn into currency instead. You can also sometimes get offered specific items that will be added as rewards. So in this case, you'll have to choose if you want to get 5 Chaos Orbs or a Mage Blood. A difficult decision, I'm sure. Now, as this is one
I don't know enough about
continuous ritual,
Endgame to tell whether
the
or not that's a
encounters in
difficult
the next
decision.
map won't start from scratch. They contain all the monsters that were gathered from
What's
the
Mage Blood?
rituals of the previous map as well, making them
Stomp,
harder
stomp,
and harder.
stomp.
And that includes
Stomp.
the map boss too. You
Stomp.
will need to defeat both map bosses in the final
Is he gonna
encounter
stomp?
for
He
your next effigy piece. And it still doesn't end there.
I love Bear Druid.
Pick another map, another reward, and add another map boss to continue
Thank you for the
until
4
ritual of the
years.
Nameless
Thank you
is complete.
very, very much.
It will
Holy
take 5
moly.
maps
Thank
in
you,
all,
thank you.
And will be an incredible challenge. But once complete, you can return to the Wildwood to perform the final rite. Transfer your name to the effigy, adorn the crown of the Nameless
trying to
King,
figure out
and
what-
enter the prison. Now, of course, once the Pinnacle boss is complete, the League doesn't end there.
I think the way he's saying that
As you
reminds
do
me of when it
rituals on
was
the
like
Atlas, you
a
can continue to give tribute
one
to
of the
King and
earlier
Mists for
Iron Man
another
movies.
audience.
where he's like where Jarvis was like the render is complete.
Pick another forest to begin the rite of the Nameless
Like
once
stirred
more,
a memory for me.
and this time with a harder Pinnacle boss and new unique items to find. Of course, we've also significantly upgraded the Ritual Atlas tree. Get points by completing maps in the Wildwood, and you'll be able to unlock some pretty cool nodes. Some of them affect
Yeah, I
the Rite of
remember
the
one, I think it
Nameless,
was.
like this one, which extends its duration. You thought fighting 5 map bosses at once was hard? How about 6? Or this one, which makes maps during the rite have more reward mods, often having 2. You also have nodes that allow things
Have they
to
even
combine
talked
with
about
other
the new
content,
Ascendant stage
like
yet?
this one, which gives a chance for rituals to be created inside summoning
Pretty sure they
circles,
haven't.
adding a random boss to the ritual encounter.
Holy moly.
There is even a node which adds a new type of possible ritual. The
Just
Audience with
casually
the Queen,
revamp the
which
entire
causes the
endgame
Bride of the
experience,
King
no
to
big deal.
sometimes appear. Okay, so that's ritual. But let's have a look at what this means for endgame content as a whole for Path of Exile 2. When you include the expedition changes made by the League,
There's not
we
a
have
new
total
character
of
class,
5
I don't
new
think, but
in-game
there's new
storylines,
ascendancies.
each of which has a hub, crafting systems, areas to explore, NPCs, and a pinnacle boss as a capstone.
My steak too
Not
juicy,
to
my
mention the
lobster too
Masters of the
buttery.
Atlas storyline as well. But more importantly,
I
you
actually
now have immediate
genuinely,
quests as soon as you
maybe
arrive
this
at the
is
endgame,
weird, but
and goals with obvious
you know,
progressions that you can see how to finish.
like
Each endgame
belly
quest
pork
line
or
has a
pork in
progress bar
general,
you can
a
pop
lot
out
of the
from
time when
side
it's
of the Atlas screen
prepared,
at
I
any
find
time
that it's like,
that shows you how far through you
sometimes they
are, and
prepare it and
buttons
it's
that will take you to
literally
the
just
hubs for
like
them. Overall, it's just a way better in-game experience.
so
with
fatty
significant
and
number of fun
mushy that
objectives
it's
to
actually
complete.
very unpleasant for me.
But just in case you didn't have enough goals, we did have one other thing that you might want to complete this league.
Like it's almost like
These are
goop
called
pork.
challenge leagues after all. Where are all the challenges?
Like I like belly
Well,
pork
players
if
of
it's
Path of
relatively
Exile 1 will
firm,
be
but a
used
lot
to
of
the
the time
fact
it's
that each league
prepared
comes
with
a
like
series of
so
challenges that you can complete in order to prove that you are
so
indeed
fatty
the best.
and kind of just
We
like
haven't done these yet in Path of Exile 2, but it's time to change that.
goopy
If
texture
you're
that I
able to
actually
complete
find
them,
I
you'll
get
earn
like
pieces
way
of the
too
Knight
much.
of Elder armor set. Opening the challenge screen will show you a series of 8 challenges.
Hashtag check out my skills.
Anyone in chat or in the forums will be able to see your prowess. In addition, you'll get a statue to put in your hideout showing anyone you trade with
Hashtag winning.
how many challenges you've completed. You'll earn the first piece of the armor set after doing 2 challenges, and the full armor set after completing all 8. So that covers all the content you'll encounter in Return of the Ancients. But what about some new tools to fight against these new pinnacles with?
It's the global channel, don't
we
care.
also
I'm
have some
gonna
new ascendancy
I'm gonna
classes as
treat
well.
it like it's a
To
Twitter
introduce them,
hashtag.
I'll hand you guys
You should
back
know
to
this
Mark.
is a PoE regular.
As Jonathan said,
Of course
we
I
have two
don't.
new
When have I ever
classes to
talked
show
in
you
chat?
today.
I go into
The
D&D
Spirit
and then never
Walker
interact with
and
it
the
again.
Martial Artist. Let's start
Martial
with
artist?
the Huntress's new class, the Spirit Walker. The Spirit Walker has developed an affinity with the Asmerian animal spirits. She is able to infuse the power of multiple spirits at her choosing. On the bottom part of the class, you will find paths for each wisp you would like to commune with, be they primal, vivid, or wild. Each one can give you different abilities that align with the stag, owl, or bear. Each ability gives you a method to become possessed by wisps of that type, and a new ability when you spend them. The stag allows you to summon stampedes when you attack. The owl grants boons in the form of their feathers, which adds extra projectiles and enhances the projectile speed of your next skill. And the bear simply summons a giant bear companion to your side.
A giant beer
The bear will
companion.
maul, slam, leap, and do intimidating roars to debuff your enemies.
I like the ghost bear.
Now you can specialize more into each of these wisps, but if you want to combine all 3 of them, then a new hidden power will be unlocked. The power of the Sacred Wisps. This node is free and enhances the quality of all 3 of your spirit animals.
It's kind of like
Your bear will
druid,
take some of
except
the
you are
damage
not
you
druid.
take and grant you life regeneration. Your stags will become more aggressive, leaping towards enemies. And your owl-empowered skills will leave a trail of soaring ground behind them. But that's not all. The Spirit Walker has other powers beyond wisps,
One more thing.
such as Idolatry, which can give you large bonuses for using idol socketables in your equipment.
I keep mishearing. I thought he said Dollar Tree, like some kind
And
of like
this one,
discount
which
supermarket.
is my absolute favorite. The Spirit
Like
Walker, having
Poundland.
attuned herself with nature, can gain the ability to tame beast bosses, opening up a whole suite of
No, I
very
think he
cool
said
options for your build.
idolatry,
Maybe
like as in
you
like
tame the mighty silverfish
the
in
idol of the
jungle
bear.
depths.
Dollar Tree is a discount supermarket in the U.S. Oh, that makes sense then.
Or maybe a 3-headed chimeral beast
Yeah,
in the chimeral
idolatry.
wetlands.
So I was trying to emphasize it
Or
so it was
then
more
there's a
like
giant
obvious.
frozen owl beast, Rikar, the frozen talon. There's so many choices.
So she's
You're
kind of
going to
like
have to experiment
it's kind of
about
like a
this one,
shaman
and I'm
thing
very excited
with
to
a
see
little
what
bit of
bosses you
druid
all choose to
crossover.
have as your trusted
Yeah, it kind of
boss
feels like the
companion.
elemental like shaman kind of thing.
Next up, we have the monk's new
My boy.
ascendancy class,
All right, tell me.
the martial artist. After decades of training, he has mastered 3 of the 7 hollow techniques. Channeling hollow form technique
He's opening his
allows
inner
the
gates.
martial artist to create illusions of himself, which then use a skill of your choosing. Perfect for turning skills with less area of effect into ones that can obliterate packs with ease.
Boop,
Should
boop,
you find
boop,
yourself
boop.
overly vulnerable while channeling, you might want to take Way of the Mountain, which causes you to be covered in stone when you immobilize enemies, mitigating large amounts of damage. This can even enhance your attacks too. By hardening your weapon in stone, you can deal even more damage. After taking Hollow Focus technique, you can manifest your spiritual energy into objects. In this case, bells, which will appear around the martial
bells!
artist and can be shattered by any of his attacks, even ones from the Hollow Form technique earlier. Hollow Resonance technique furthers that by adding a manifested bell to your back, which rings each time you deal a critical strike, damaging all enemies around you. Through all the martial artist's thorough training, he has mastered the flow of internal spiritual energy too, and has engraved runic tattoos around his meridians. By doing this, he can gain the benefit of extra runes. Just open your inventory. and
Performance
add the
enhancing runes?
There is one that counts as a helmet, 2 as a body armor, 1 as gloves, and 1 as boots. Finally, your hands. The ultimate expression of a master of the martial arts.
Fists of stone.
Taking Way of the Stone Fist will cause your gloves to become a new base type when equipped. Each modifier on the original pair of gloves has an equivalent, more powerful, and more impactful modifier.
Ooh.
For example, these gloves add some physical damage, cold damage, lightning damage, some resistances, and life gain on hit.
Okay.
Now, when I equip these, they become literal fists of stone, and not only grant me a bunch more evasion and energy shield, they now also grant a lot more damage, some
Goddamn.
maximum resistances, and a significantly higher amount of life gained on hitting enemies.
Punch up,
With
punch up,
all
punch
the
up, punch up,
different
punch
rune
up.
combinations you could do, and the different modifiers on gloves, there's a ton of different build options, and we're looking forward to seeing what you can come up with. Now, with so many new bosses in Return of the Ancients,
You
of
spin
course we want
me
to have a
right
huge
round,
number of
baby,
unique
right
rewards.
round.
There are some pretty cool things in here, so we wanted to show you a few of them. Twisted Empyrean is a 2-handed mace made from the purest of Verisium, combined with the beast's corruption. It converts all of your mace's skills fire damage to cold, and visually does so too, turning your volcanic fissures into glacial ones.
I do like ice.
This mace also comes with its own built-in skill,
Shoop,
Starborn Onslaught.
shoop.
Using Glory, you can leap backwards, throwing your mace at the ground, creating Verisium fissures, before calling behind it a storm of cold metallic bolts from the stratosphere.
That's cool!
Next, we have Eventide Petals, an amulet that not only grants runic ward, but also comes with its own reservation skill, Midnight Zenith. This skill causes your critical hits to grant Arctic petals that hover around you. Once you have acquired enough of these petals, they will be consumed, creating a floral ice crystal near an enemy. Then, destroy that crystal to do devastating cold damage to everything around it. The Raven's Flock is a staff perfect for minion characters.
Ooh.
Not only does it grant spirit reservation efficiency and minion damage, it also allows your minions to inflict grueling madness on hit, slowing enemies and making all other slows on them more powerful for maximum crowd control. That's not where this item shines though. It grants a skill called Spiraling Conspiracy. This skill causes
Wait,
a flock
she's
of
just
ravens
running.
to circle you,
She's
dealing
just
damage
running.
over time to anything near them. Killing enemies, or just by standing near unique enemies, causes the flock to grow, getting larger.
Oh my god,
and
it's a
larger.
Swain ult!
For
Fucking
your PoE1
run!
players, you can think
Get
of
out
this
of
just like a
melee
raven
range!
righteous
What are
fire.
you doing?
That's not all, however. These ravens are also minions. So they
Quick,
fully
they give it the
scale with
17
minion
months. Thank
damage
you,
and
thank
come
you.
with their own command skill, Mad Flight. This command skill causes your flock to create a tunnel of deathly damage between a set of illusory mirrors, obliterating anything in between.
Look, she doesn't have any skills equipped. She's just running. Get home!
Horror's Flight is a pair of gloves instilled with the purest of fear. Equipping these causes your enemies to become terrified of you. These gloves cause you to gain stacks of fear incarnate when
Can you
cull
put those
enemies.
on as the monk that makes your gloves
To aid
become
in your
bigger?
culling, these gloves also come with the skill Crushing Fear. This is similar to the monk skill Killing Palm, except it deals chaos damage, and the amount of damage and area of effect scales drastically
Kaboom!
based on the power of the enemy. As you use this, gain your stacks of Fear Incarnate, which increases your culling threshold, meaning enemies become easier and easier to cull, even to the point of being able to instantly kill some monsters from full life.
Shaw! Shaw!
Sylvan's Effigy is a scepter for those wanting to run companions. It allows you to have any number of companions of different types, instead of the normal restriction of just one per type. But what makes this cool is the Asmerian wolf companion it comes with. This is a persistent minion that bites foes to maim them, leaps to cause bleeding, and even howls to buff nearby allies. Additionally, it comes with the command skill Eternal Hunt, which when used it will howl, calling on the spirits to manifest spectral wolves to ambush all foes around you. Liminal Coil is a crazy wand. It allows you to apply as many curses as you please, but those curses will have
Did he
no
want to say
effect.
something else there?
What's the point then? 2 reasons. Firstly, your spells gain a bunch of extra physical and chaos damage for each curse on
Ignore
enemies.
curse limit? What does that mean?
Secondly, is the skill it grants called Coiling Bolts. This skill is a projectile spell
Oh,
that
look at him
fires
go.
coiling physical and chaos projectiles with every cast. What makes this skill truly
Ouija.
special though, is that it will split and chain through every cursed enemy, causing an absolute ruckus. See for yourself.
I do love an absolute ruckus.
Periphery is a unique bow, which utilizes all the powers of the Asmerian spirits by dealing damage of all elements. And all elements can cause all ailments.
Oh.
The coolest thing about this bow, however, is the Asmerian Swarm skill. These are minions that are summoned when you kill enemies.
Oh, look at
They
him
will
go.
pursue all nearby enemies,
Look at him go.
damaging them and inflicting a debuff on them that
Oh,
boosts your
plague.
elemental damage even further. Watch as you mow enemies down, and the swarms of Asmerian wisps aid you, melting enemies one screen at a time. The Ordained is a new spear, mastering in physical and lightning damage, with high critical strike chance too.
Increased melee strike range.
This spear allows you to leech life not only from physical damage, but lightning too. It also creates a fragment of divinity nearby periodically. What are those? Well, this spear has the skill Righteous Descent, which is an epic, divine leap, aided by angelic
Paladin
wings.
coded.
If you use the skill when a fragment of divinity is nearby, it will become empowered, dealing significantly more damage, gaining massive area of effect,
Yeah, it's like a
and
dragoon.
bypassing its cooldown.
Paladin Dragoon. Ooh, cool!
When fighting a boss, let a bunch of the fragments spawn, and then just unleash your divine havoc, obliterating them.
Bakum. Jesus Christ.
Last, but not least, we have a new unique jewel. Voices.
Yeah, all of those,
Voices
like,
is simple.
all of those
It
uniques
consumes
kind of
one
seem
jewel
like you
slot
want to build
to
your
add
entire
more.
character around it.
There are versions that add 2 jewel slots, 3 jewel slots, and for those who are absurdly lucky or rich, one with 4 jewel slots. Equip it, and notice the slots appear next to your character's portrait in the center.
Oh.
One of the things we are concerned about is how long it takes for experienced players to replay through the game in each new league.
Oh.
As we learned from Path of Exile 1, one of the things that can really help is having elements in the campaign that tell you where to go, if you know what to look for. We'll cover just one example per act for Acts 1 to 3, but there are many more than just these. For example, Hunting Grounds in Act 1 is a large, sparse area, containing multiple entrances and landmark encounters.
Is this the perfect time to start playing? I
As an
think so. They
example
just
of some of the
massively
changes
revamped the
we've made here.
endgame.
Finding the ritual encounter in this area isn't too difficult. Now after completing it, a trail of locusts will lead to the entrance to Freythorn. Just
Oh.
follow it and find the source of the evil. You may also find corpses of dead animals, killed and pecked at by the crowbell. You'll notice a trail of blood leading away from them. Follow the trail and it will lead directly to the boss. We even put a signpost on the road to tell you which way to go to find Ogham Village. In Act 2, in the Mastodon Badlands,
That
you
sign
need
would
to
help me
find the
because I can't
Lightless
read.
Caverns and track down the Abyssal. Now to make this quicker, in the level you'll find these cracks. Just follow them, and it will take you
Yeah,
right
Gray,
to
maybe you
their
can get your
lair,
other
allowing
fixations
you to
outside, like
find
out
and
of your
unlock
system
the
before
Well
you
of
jump back
Souls.
in.
In Act 3, the jungle areas have camps of explorers to sell you items. However, they are now even more useful. By talking to the explorers, they will point towards the next area. Not only that, but it will also reveal it on the minimap, so you can
She
know exactly
physically
where to
pointed
go.
like over there, idiot.
These are just some examples. We plan to do more and more of these over time in order to streamline the experience. Now, as this is an in-game expansion, it makes sense that we would work on Atlas QOL. We've
UOL?
added a search box that updates live as you type.
Oh.
Have a specific map you want to run? Now they will be much easier to find. If there
Cool.
are multiple maps, hitting enter will move you from map to map.
Neat.
Now, making a character build in Path of Exile 2 can be pretty complex. And instead
Oh.
of designing a build yourself, many players enjoy following online build guides. We have a pretty awesome community that has built many tools over the years for designing builds, but we wanted to improve the experience of following them. So,
Oh?
we are introducing a new build guide system directly into the game client. Here's how it works. Community creators who write build guides
Ask Copilot!
can now create a new file format. a
Copilot will
build
help.
file. Once downloaded, the builds appear in the in-game client, and selecting one will show you everything you need to know to make that build.
Holy shit!
So you
Huge!
can see all the passives you need to allocate, ascendancy points you need to take, skill gems you need to equip,
Oh,
and
thank God.
recommendations for all the support gems you
So
need
yes,
to use
now
as
is a good
well.
time, once this thing drops, you should get into the
For
game.
items, the build designer can
You're
specify
like, no,
which
thank you for the
uniques to
14
use in
months,
each
thank you,
slot,
thank you.
or if needed, just add some notes to the item slot to say what kind of item you need. In fact, build creators can add notes to just about any of these areas, allowing them to explain different trade-offs in context, or
That's
just
big.
give more info about how these things should be used.
It's kind of like the deadlock things where they can like
also give
annotate
level
everything that
ranges
you
to
buy.
each element, allowing recommendations to change over time. Great for builds that need to respec after they reach a certain level.
Huge.
Now, all of this is written in a standardized build format that creators can use, and we imagine that a lot of community build tools will be updated to add support for this format. Now that we have trade market searching built into the in-game client, we have added the ability to price check items you can find more easily. Control-Alt-clicking an item will now search for it on the trade market, showing you the current prices. For rare items, it's handy to exclude some mods, so we added the ability to enable and disable each mod so you can see what effect each one has on the price. Next up, we're going to be talking about the new supporter packs for Return of the Ancients.
Hit me. I want to wail.
Today, we're launching 2 new series of supporter packs, the Blood Reaver and Divinity packs. Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions. As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way. The Blood Reaver series of supporter packs contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Dude, he looks like the guy
Let
from Stranger
blood fuel
Things.
your bloodshed. The
You wanna look like
Exsanguinator weapon
Vecna?
effect draws the blood of enemies you've slain and funnels it into your weapons. Turn the appearance of your endurance, frenzy, and power charges into orbiting globules of blood with the Blood Reaver charges. While your charges are active, these blood orbs will grow in size when you absorb more blood from nearby enemies.
Delicious.
There are options to have pure blood charges, or charges that still display which kind of charge they are at their core. A taste for blood doesn't negate a taste for style. The Elite Blood Reaver armor features crimson leathers and golden accents to set yourself apart from uncivilized leeches. It also features a back attachment, fashioned out of the wing of a colossal bat. Alongside every Blood Reaver is their trusted gargoyle pet. In true gargoyle fashion, they take the form of a stone statue when you are idle, leaping into action when you're on the move again.
Very cool.
What good is immortality if you don't have a vast mansion to come home to at the end of the day? The Eternal Blood Reaver supporter pack contains the
Vampire
Blood Reaver Manor
Mansion.
hideout. This exquisite 2-story estate features an organ, a grand dining table, and cages for your visitors. You can alter the walls to create as many or few rooms as you like.
Oh, Jesus.
Last but not least, the Servant of the Manor, eternally bound to the Order of the Blood Reavers. This henchman will manage your store, so you can spend more time spilling blood.
Stop that. We won't disappoint you. But if we do, you've our permission to beat us most violently.
The Divinity Pack series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. Call on Divinity to aid you in eluding enemy hits with the Divinity Dodge Roll effect. As you
Ready.
sprint, actual divine lightning wings will form out of your back.
I
leaving
deny
a trail
everything,
of
Gray.
radiance as you
I deny.
engage
I
or
deny it.
escape from combat. For situations that are too dicey, call on the gods above to send down the Storm of Divinity portal to create a safe passage for you to retreat through. Adorn yourself with the Knight of Divinity armor set, a highly revered attire only bestowed to those deemed worthy for the divine cause.
It's very cool.
Equipping the Divine Surge character effect empowers you with a storm of divine energy.
I think the Freaky Blood one is
Using
funnier
skills
though.
causes the storm to burst from your character, spilling raw
Pshaw.
divinity into the area around you. The Arbiter of Divinity wings are the final piece remaining to emphasize
Ooh,
the
I like the
force
wings.
divinity has over this realm. This ancient precursor machine was found locked away in a highly guarded vault.
You like the
Its
manor? Me
original
too.
purpose is unclear, but it has been altered to fuel your maps using the pure, everlasting divinity within the statue. The pillars surrounding represent how many portals you have left for your map. This map device also tracks your progress as you complete the new Origins of Divinity storyline, added this expansion. Additionally, all microtransactions from the supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 1.
Jesus.
On release weekend, we will also be releasing the Return of the Ancients mystery box, which will contain 2 armor sets, a set of map devices for your in-game adventures, a new tracking scroll that records the amount of currency you've gained from the currency exchange or your shop, and much more, like a set of finisher effects and affinity stashes. That's not all, however. The Fragment Stash tab is finally coming to Path of Exile 2.
And one more thing.
And with it comes some tabception. Inside this one tab, there's a tab for your various boss key fragments. There's also a tab for all your precursor tablets, with each type of tablet getting 6 tabs of storage.
Trial.
Finally, there's a tab for your Jin barriers and inscribed ultimatums, both of which get their own 6 tabs. That's a lot of tabs.
It
So
is.
that's everything in 050. This is by far the biggest update we've ever made to PoE 1 or 2.
No kidding. It
Doing
was
new
almost like half an
storylines,
hour longer than every other video.
clinical
That's
bosses.
insane.
Crafting systems, items, ascendancy classes, and so much more. Now, because this update contains so much in-game content, we're doing significantly more testing than usual. For that to happen, we're taking a little longer than usual between the announcement and the release. 050 will be released in 3 weeks on May the 29th, with the patch notes being released on the Friday before that, on May 21st. But there's just one more thing to talk about. Now that the endgame is up to scratch, we have to start talking about our plan for 1.0 release. The feedback we've had during early access has been critical for making all the improvements that we'll be making to the game. At the same time, we had to create enough in-game content to make an RPG that can call itself a successor to Path of Exile 1. Well, with 050, we now believe we have reached that point, and so this is going to be the last full-size league during early access.
Really?
That's right. The next big update is going to be 1.0. Now,
Jesus.
normally we would do our next big content release in August, but in the run-up to full release, our plans take a little longer on this one. As big as 050 is, 1.0 is even bigger. So we'll be launching 1.0 this year sometime after ExileCon. But that doesn't mean we won't be doing updates in the meantime. In this final phase, we have a lot of things to polish throughout the game and balance to improve. I'm sure there'll also be feedback about the new endgame that we need to incorporate too. The difference is that the focus is not going to be on adding more content like the previous updates, it's going to be on improving what we already have. But we still want to encourage people to try out all the balance changes and improvements that we're making. So we're going to be running a few event leagues during this phase alongside each update. Think remixes of existing mechanics or features. And speaking of ExileCon, don't forget to pencil it in on the weekend of November the 7th in New Zealand. ExileCon is a gathering of our players, and a chance for us to showcase everything we'll be working on for both Path of Exile 1 and 2. And this one will be particularly important for us, since we finally get to unveil some of the coolest
I
content
bet
we've
you
been
there are
working
some
on
very
for a
freaky
while now
Path
with
of
Act
Exile
5 and 6.
cosplays.
Tickets for the in-person event are currently sold out, but don't worry, all the announcements and talks are going to be streamed online for
Wait,
all of you
tickets
to
are
watch.
sold out and it's not until
Now, I'm
November?
personally so
Jesus
excited for
Christ.
this is the year that PoE2 comes
November
out.
in New
The campaign
Zealand.
is finally finished. It's been 8 years to get here, but we're finally near the finish line. And with that, it's time to move on to our live Q&A.
They sell out fast? Yeah, holy moly. But yeah, that was the main event. Holy, that is a lot. Jesus Christ. That was big. I'm very, very excited. Like that was a lot of stuff. They have worked their butts off. Yeah, that was many things. I'm very much looking forward to playing it. It seems like a good time to get into it. Thank you for not giving me an opportunity to snooze that ad, Twitch, you fucks. Yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I will be playing. I will be present on release. I'm excited for it. I might try and finish off my Wolf file beforehand because I'm not sure that I will actually be playing Wolf for this new one because Monk looks pretty sick. Yeah. Very, very, very excited. So, whew. If you want to see more of the Q&A, please feel free to head over to the actual Path of Exile stream. I am going to finish up there because I promised it would be a shorter stream. Not by much, 2 hours, but a shorter stream nevertheless. But yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here today, chat. I will be back again tomorrow, same time, same place. I believe I have a collab tomorrow as well. I think it might be Vermintide, which is exciting. I love Vermintide. It's so much fun. If I haven't got my dates mixed up. Yeah, I think it's a sponsor and then Vermintide. So, yeah. You won't even be here? How could you, Cammy? How could you? It's fine. I hope you have a nice day. Vermintide 2 in the year 2026. Very exciting. So, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. It was my absolute pleasure to stream this for you. It was a lot of fun. If you would like information on when I'm live, please make sure to follow the channel and check out my socials. If you would like access to the archives, highlights, so on and so forth, please go check out my YouTube. For now, though, let's see who I can send you all over to. Birthday stuff? Is it your birthday stuff? Like, specifically birthday stuff for your birthday? Thank you, Jam Sandwich. Yeah. Happy birthday, Hap Hap. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful evening wherever you end up. For now, I'm gonna send you over to my WME wife, Matara. So please go and say hi to Matara for me. Thank you so much for hanging out, for being here, for all of your support over these many years. It has been my absolute pleasure, and we're only gonna do more from here. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.